What's going on, everyone? It has been a long 2 weeks, but we are here now at the second ever episode of HeroesHearth's own Fight Night. My name is Halorin, joined by none other than is that the real Josh Jhow Howard?
Yeah, look, man, I haven't even finished unpacking. We got to get some more cropping going on this camera. Well, there's no delay, man. I'm like, that's my whole room. There's like some personal stuff over here and everything. It's like, come on, man. Look, I'm not gonna lie, man. I had a ton of fun 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to cast. Like I did the Toasty and Gladman Invitational last weekend, but there's a whole part of me where I'm like, I can't wait to do this again. I had such a good time last time.
I feel like it embodies everything I love about Heroes of the Storm. I'm really glad you guys are here. We are gonna have quite the show. Last episode, Team Feedem elected to stay in as the Kings of the Ring. So they'll be taking on the likes of 12G for a sizable pool. I'm excited to see how it plays.
Look, man, straight out of the gate, we got to let people know the bounty, right? So they carried over the bounty. The bounty is broken down into 3 different ways, but kind of 4 at the same time. Each team will take 25% of the bounty. The other 50% goes to the winning team. And that's why it's so sizable, because they said, you know what? We're not done. We're not cashing out. We're going one mo. We're going one mo. And they're here. They're defending that bounty. They're putting it on the line, man. They're like, can we win some mo? We're going to find out. That's what's really cool about what we've got going with Team Feedem.
They do have the option of cutting and running with the pot, but then they would not be able to return for 3 episodes, 6 full weeks. So it becomes a really interesting, win, risk, reward type of setup. We are set up in the lobby for the first game. This will be a best of 5. I've heard tell that there may be wildcard games to consider. We play it pretty fast and loose out here. And Jhow, if we're lucky, if there are enough bless RNGs in the chat, we might get some.
I'm adjusting my own personal zoom. We got up close and personal with Jhow just now. I'm with you. I need some bless RNGs in chat right now.
If only we could be so lucky.
If
only we could be so lucky.
My favorite part about the wild card game that we had is, look, things were getting wild a couple weeks ago. We had a good time. And then all of a sudden we're like, but what if we did one more game? And it was being discussed in the middle of all the breaks. And everybody's like, damn, dude, like we could make a lot happen out of this. And maybe we get to do it again. We'll find out soon.
We'll see. And also a staple of Fight Night, I'm here with my wholesome apple juice. Just, it's good for you. Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Is there such a thing as too many apples? Because I'm asking for a friend.
you had your share of apples last time.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, asking for an old buddy of yours. But here we are, getting into the first game, Battlefield of Eternity. Some of the comments we saw. So the teams each picked 3 maps to go into this, right? And the map selections were a lot more serious this go around. Last time we had a Blackheart's Bay in there, some Hanamura. And
I missed that.
Much.
But look, these were the 2 teams that actually faced off in the Invitational last week on the Toasty and Gladman. That got a little wild. Now, I want to see, because it was like we had Illidan and Zeratul like crazy a couple weeks ago in this one, because this one's a little more laid back. It's time to let your hair down. You know what that's all about. Halorin, Harlorin,
Who?
Albert, Halorin. You let your hair down, okay? But you can't give up these power picks. I wonder how try-hard we're going to get, because Justin said that maybe he's got something a little special every time they first pick a Hanzo or a Sergeant Hammer. He said, well, I'm going to take Hanzo out of the equation, so I ain't got to do that.
I was about to say, Hanzo is hanging out at the top of the screen for at least the first game. XD. We are going to see Zugrud presumably pick up his Diablo. Premier gank warrior in this team-based hero brawler, Heroes of the Storm.
I just wonder, look, it's BOE, Tyranda's OP, but can you afford to give up Diablo and Tyrande? This combo. You see?
MCJ, how? I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, Chief.
We got Tracer and Malthael. Dude, Tracer, look, that's drated apparently by the names because I'm ref, but they actually I forget I'm a ref, so I can see all this. They'll probably swippity-swappity a little.
Swippity.
Yeah, it's like the flankety-dankety, right? That we look, right. Man. If y'all ain't been checking out, look, Halorin, there's the Tyrande with the Dibbles and Genji. Somebody's in trouble. Y'all ain't been checking out. Halorin's been beasting it on Apex Legends. Like Shroud actually called him up for tips yesterday. This is a true story.
See, you were supposed to talk about that, man. What the heck?
I know, but it's the apple juice talking. Look, all I know is if I'm a Tracer player and there's a Dibbles on the other side, I don't get anywhere near a wall because I like living.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. They selected the Tracer into the Diablo. So you catch a Shadow Charge. Diablo was first pick.
Sergeant Hammer, man.
Are we out here memeing?
They don't want no resident sleeper picks. This ain't no Hanzo and Hammer game. Come on now.
Look at the show go. Oh, man.
Do you think they would?
I don't think so.
You think they
I'm
would?
The map selections lead me to suggest that they wouldn't, just because it's such an interesting dynamic. Because like, yeah, this is an infinitely more laid back kind of approach towards competitive heroes than something like the HGC or even Toasty Gladman Heroes Invitational, but that bounty's not getting any smaller. So at some point, you kind of set the memes aside and you're like, we can joke around, but I want that bounty. So I don't know. I don't think Cho'Gall is going to be the play.
Well, I can tell you, Brightwing will be welcoming Genji in with open wings. They say, Genji, you're going to Swift Strike in. Here's a Polymorph. Also, if you want to go Dragon Blade, here's a Cocoon. Also, Tyrande. If we don't go Dragon Blade, here's a Cocoon for you. Also, I don't think that's the only support. I got a feeling we're going to be getting something like a Karazim coming in here. You dive, you're going to get these hands, man. Karazim dishes out them hands, and he better be rocking the summer skin. But Thrall definitely makes that a problem. Ooh. But if you want to go Karazim, put down that block totem to deal with all this auto attack damage.
If I'm going double support right now and I'm team 12 at all, it's Lily. Secondary support Lily every day.
Ooh!
Look, if you blind any of them, they don't do damage. Like, those shuriken, they don't mean that much. You land a stun or a root with Thrall or Tyranda's like, I guess.
Ooh, but you're still winning. None of that. None of that.
We're going for the resets.
That's not the pick I expected.
Interessante.
I'm trying to see if they're switching names here, because right now that's a Goku Li Ming and Tomster's on Malthael, and I'm thinking, are they switching this up? Am I missing something?
You might be looking at it.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
All right, looks like that's how we're going to play it. Game number 1, Battlefield of Eternity. A lot on the line. Remember, all the bits that you guys donate over the course of the evening, 25% goes to either team. The rest goes into the pot. The winner of the best of 5 will have the option to either remain kings of the ring, and then we'd see them here in 2 weeks, or they can take the pot and leave. But then they wouldn't be able to show up for 3 more episodes. So
I want to know who's first.
Are as high as we make them, guys.
Who's first? Who's first to drop them Bitterinos? There might have been some before now, but you know what? I'm just now reading chat. There's no delay. We're memeing it up. Let's go. I want to see first person to drop the Bitterinos. First person to drop the Bitterinos. I'll match them up to 10.
Going in. Game number 1, left side, Team 12. Goku's on Li Ming. Tomster is playing Malthael. Dreaded's on Tracer. Is it Pit Kid? Isn't that just thing? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Pit Kid's on Anubarak and Budchin. Rounded out with old Brett. But I guess there's a pause. Zug. Dude, all chat is something else.
All chat exists, man. All chat exists.
Did they always meme like this in HGC?
Actually, yeah. It was always really funny. So certain people had certain, like the beginning of every game seemed to have some level of interaction between players. Different teams had different interactions depending on how much they knew each other. But just Dax, just dang, diggity dang, coming in with the bits right out the gate. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Okay. I see you out here. Albie, thanks for the bits donation also. Swanee jumping in. You better pay up there. You heard him. You heard him, Josh.
I gotta figure out how to do this. Hold on.
I've actually never cheered bits before. I always just like gift subs. So I don't know. Today I might learn.
I'm working on it. I got called out, so I gotta do it.
Hey, Malby, that's 10 more than we had before. Really appreciate it. I know the teams appreciate it also. Neo jumping in. All right. Emote control. It's a name. Okay. People come up with some enterprising Twitch handles.
It's one of my favorite things is like you get a sub or something like that and you go to read it and you're like, is this a test? Like what's going on here? Like, how do I do this?
One of my favorite names that I've seen so far, and they might be here. leg butt. That's a real person. Am I in an
your
interrogation
stream?
cell? No. In the comfort of my own living room. Hello?
Tomster's asking a really important question in all chat right now. So Zugrug left. He's resetting. He's trying to get back in the game. Tomster asked, and I don't know if there's any lawyers out there, but he says, if they don't show up for 15 minutes, are we legally allowed to leave?
No. They sit right there and they wait. Case
How long?
closed.
How long?
As long as I so stipulate. The end.
What people don't know behind the scenes is you're a mean man.
What? I'm an angry soul. What am I drinking? Apple juice.
Is it angry apple juice?
And it's damn fine. No, not angry. Smooth apple juice.
Smooth. Oh.
Hey, I'm Halorin. First time donating bits. Is this how you do this? Ignore the name, haha.
The end of that name reminds me of a stream that you're doing tomorrow, and I'm still I gotta watch it. I gotta see what goes on tomorrow. Like, I'm actually curious about your stream tomorrow.
Yeah. So something that's happening tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific, if you were so inclined. As a meme, I kind of set up this sub goal where I was like, if I ever get 100 subs, there's this really cute, innocent game called Doki Doki Literature Club. I heard really cool things about it. It's just like you kind of go to school, you make friends.
Like Brightwing?
So I'm just going to give it a
Stitches?
go. I think it'll be fun. So here we go.
Like they want to make friends, but they're kind of creepy at the same time?
I don't know. I haven't seen a single frame of that game. But here we are. We're about to see some frames of game number 1. Without any further delay.
10 seconds.
Bring back the brute.
We're ready. He said seems better. What he meant was seems gooder. Okay. Canadian English coming out.
I was about to say there's no A, but
ooh, all right. Bits right now. What are the odds that Genji goes and snipes the well in the middle on the other side of the map?
Ooh.
What are the odds?
I don't know. Right now they're hanging out. Tano is just doing a bit of fishing at the moment. 80 milliseconds seems weird, man.
He's scared.
Walk it off.
Lutano is a very confident and competent player, but right now he's super intimidated. Super intimidated.
Well, I mean, if he engages the wrong way, he's about to have a rough go at it.
Oh my god.
And you see Tracer's just broken bodies.
I mean, I said, are you willing to give up the Tirana? They said, okay. I said, this Tracer can't go near a structure. They said, I don't care. And now they're like, all right, maybe I actually care a little more now. My bad. My bad.
The only recall Tracer's pulling off there is the one that goes back to base when they respawn.
There's no accidental Hearth on this one. Like,
that's
she was there and gone again. It's like a Hobbit's tale.
Get Premier Gank Warriored. Tomster could have been a target of the 2v1 setup. Pit Kid, haha, is there to break that up. And I think we might see a bit more tentative play out of old Draded.
You know how Hosty has his name backwards?
I do.
How would you read Cure backwards?
Eric?
What about... So we got Yitzo. Who else we got? Onatul? What about Team 12?
You hitting the applesauce hard, man.
Ooh, let's not read Draded backwards. What about the other member?
We're really out here. We are really out here. So is that orb. It's gonna send Potion down at 75%. Shadow Charge doesn't really connect and get the engagement that they're looking for. Draded lives to fight another day. Calculated, not even close, bro. There's a stun from Lutano.
Oh, Draded, you killed yourself! Draded, come on, man. That's Tracer 101. Oh my goodness. That deflect just annihilated him.
I called Draded the human highlight reel back in the day. He's on the highlight reel right now, but he's on his own
highlight reel though.
He's on the other end of him.
Protected, by the way.
And yeah, when you went down that whole backwards name thing, I don't think you really looked at Justin's name. I don't know. That's a door you open. buddy.
Oh. UCOG. Let's go. All right, well, right now they got the vision. We see the red team. They're ready to go. They're ready to just collapse on this. They're going to clear off some waves. Lutano's like, I'm going to put some pressure in this top lane. We got this. There's another stun flip combo. He's got the mark. Tomster had the mark. All he had to do was get that mark before he got stunned. He got it, was able to jump on over. He's good. Right now, Team 12 starting to get some damage in. I'm going to say, Pitket's got to be careful. He's like, I can't get flipped into no wall. I'm a Nubarak, but I ain't that tanky.
Yeah, the gambit of trying to take down Mountfields definitely cost him a considerable portion of the first Immortal race. There's the overcharge, the follow-up stun from Tyrande. Not going to connect. Lutano continues to press the issue, dashes over, gets some body blocks, forces out the defensive burrow. And for now, we're looking at the halftime show.
Is it? Oh, that was a nice. See, now that was a nice. Oh, but the body blocks are real. Using that big old body of Zugrug there. So look at the size between Diablo and Tyrande as they're right next to each other. Look at the little circle under their feet. That's insane.
Thick.
There's not even two C's, man. I'm actually making like a third or a fourth. That's how big.
Well, they're playing an interesting game right now because they're all serviceable enough, you know, melting down the Immortal. But Goku can just throw these magic missiles and orbs for free over the wall, especially if they have the well up. So even though they got that takedown, they're still on track to lose the first objective, and they're still at camp pushing in the top lane. So they commit some resources. Kier goes up there, so they just effectively had to concede this first Immortal, even though they got the takedown.
Yeah, they don't have much race potential. I mean, I almost wondered if old Ray would be going something else, but Ace in the hole is way too good in these team fights. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get Crash Lightning. No stacks at level 1 for Thrall on BOE, one of my favorite ones, that or Volskaya. But the disappointment will reign supreme, but what will reign supreme in the top lane is the Immortal coming out. Zugrug just eating all of it. He's actually trying to get the flip over onto Justin there. Justin, I mean, I'm out of here. I don't want none of them.
Out here playing quick match. Zugrug steps out, finds himself the brand new recipient of a polymorph, forces Diablo back.
Oh!
Hale's gonna knock Hosty up for a moment. There's the further burrow. Justin trying to hard commit. Oh, just kidding, by the way. Goes ahead and steps back. But all the while, some solid damage is getting put on his foot.
Ooh, polymorph. Here we go. Zugrug, gotta be careful. See if Drayded's got another pulse bomb. He is all over this. Dibbles, but that's going to be Ray going down. Drayded's just tracking it down. Goku getting resets. Give me some more. That's going to be a triple.
3 people. Screens a tinted blue off of that push. Got the Immortal, but you got as a result afterwards. Team 12 helps themselves to the first 4 of the game. Periodic catapults and added passive experience, by the way.
Who's Lieutenant Blue?
You.
No Lieutenant Dan. He's got ice cream. I don't know what that was, but that's a corner of the map if you've never seen it. Whoop!
I'm confused, but about a half-level lead goes to the first 4, keeping the pressure on at the camp afterwards. Lutano out on the flank, finds a bug for their trouble. Get kid looking to say, no weaves around here, please, thanks.
Did you know, Lauren, that we got in-game comms this time on Fight Night? Did you know that's a thing?
Wow. It'd be really cool if we could hear what they were saying. I'd really like to hear what Team Feedem had to say as they're starting to fall behind in game number 1.
Yeah, they're on bottom camp. They're gonna get. Can we just push top wave really fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to just trade 10s.
They're pushing bots.
We need to get 10s. We can't give another ammo. Maybe top wall.
Yeah,
They're gonna
top
cheese
wall
bottom
for
wall.
10. Yeah, that's
Or cheese
fine.
bottom
Bot
for it.
forwards.
Sounds like they're keeping their wits about them, being pretty quiet on a draw. Can respect that. They got to get to level 10. They'll go through this top wall to be able to do exactly that. And the bottom 4 is getting picked up, so it definitely seems like Team 12 is opting to just confirm these structures. We can go ahead and race for the Immortal later. We won team fights before, why not?
Uh-oh. Watch Dibbles on the mini-map. Anybody gets near that structure, he's on him. Got him! You can't go that way. You can't go that way. You gotta know better than that. X strike coming down, trying to give it to Goku. There's going to be the cleanse, Goku. But there's the autos, the switch strike. Lutano, there's a reset. Oh, wait a minute. He's like, I'm going in. He's like, this mistakes were made. But did you see those first two I got? Because they actually looked cool.
Lutano out here biting a bit more off than he prefer to chew. Gets a couple of takedowns, starts to build some momentum. Losing Genji there is definitely going to take some of the wind out of those sails, but damage effectively done. Helps themselves at the first forward of the game. Thrall can then jump back, clear out the significant portions of that push in the bot lane. Right wing teleports in, the Burrow's gonna miss, Impale goes out, stuns two members of Team Feedem who are now on the retreat. Osty finds himself recipient of some pressure, Shadow Charge goes in, no follow-up.
See, there's the cocoon out, Zugrug being tracked down. Draded is relentless, there's reset number 1. Goku says there's reset number 2. Draded says, I'm gonna go ahead and take this last one, as Goku just getting reset after reset. The minute you shadow charge in, it's like, uh-oh, they put that cocoon onto Tyrande, and it's like, guys, I think we got a problem. I don't know. That's a tough one right there.
Out here bowling strikes with Li Ming. You lose one hero against Li Ming in a tight corridor like that. You find yourself looking at your teammates getting blown up too. You see it all the time. Halftime show is going to get kicked off. Team 12 again back in the driver's seat, rounding to bend up level number 13. Getting that easy poke. Zugrug and crew to trying to make something happen before they're facing another tier disadvantage. We're breaking out the barbecue. Tomster somehow makes it out.
Oh, Pitkid not so lucky. Justin actually going to fall. I was actually like, damn, Tomster made a really good play, but then I'm like, wait a minute, did he make a good enough play? The answer was yeah. Justin maybe had some impact there, but right now it's up to Team Feedem. Try and get themselves an objective here. Again, Draded and team, they got to be careful. Collusion's always looking for the follow-up. Dibbles goes, Collusion is there. There is no doubt about it. Anybody left on this battleground is going to get them hands.
If there's one character you want to take down in this situation, you want it to be Li Ming, because Goku can just poke at this for free. Moves around on the flank. It's getting down to the wire, but again, just this free poke and pressure. Nice stun goes in. Lutano's going to commit. Zugrug left the stove on, tries to back away. There's a heroic from outfield. Sits him out. Lutano.
Got him.
Ouch.
That's
Feels
another
bad.
one. Another one. Speaking of another one, that's another
set
one.
up the bomb.
Shout out to Kai Berry and her teams. Kai Berry's big part of the Heroes community for a long time, still streaming, doing her thing, bringing in the raid, part of HeroesHearth. Put up them flames if you're a HeroesHearth sub. We know we got a lot of you guys 2 weeks ago because there were a lot of gifted subs. So if you're out there, special shout out to everybody as we got the Immortal. It's pushing the top lane.
Kai Berry, hey guys, how's it going? Impale goes out. Second Immortal of the game, rocking and rolling. Kier gets himself double stunned, and he is go for launch. Ragdoll physics confirmed, still working. Bomb goes out, not enough to take down Diablo. He's gonna be able to step back. Chip damage going on to this key. Team 12 could look to back out.
13 picked up. They're like, you know what? We're gonna back out, die another day. 2-level lead. They'll be at 16 soon. Goku's like, guys, I ain't got no mana. Uh-oh, everybody's using their dive buttons. Lutano's like, guys, I don't have a dive back out. And yeah, that's another stack for Tomster. That's 3 stacks on last rites.
This is not the best look right now for Team Feedem. They are the present kings of the proverbial ring, but Team 12 is looking to post their objection. Stun from Tyrande's gonna miss. Zugrug hung out to dry. This was a fight the Team Feedem went looking for. They tried to chase Team 12 down after that Immortal got cleared out, and they are paying the price right now.
Posty, 25 armor at level 4, says armor's definitely not busted in this game. They're defending for now. 16 still not here. Dibbles 13, 14 seconds away. They're about to turn this if they're not careful. Cure comes in. Nice self-cleanse. I don't know if that would have actually landed, but Tom's their heads-up play. He's going to walk away. Lutano's like, can I get in on some of this action? And all the Team 12 says is no, as they walk away on their party eyes, cloud mounts, and none of them have mana. They're like, you know what? I don't have mana. I don't have a drink, so I'll be right back.
Starting to feel more and more like a last-ditch effort for Team Feedem to hang on and take game number 1. They still have both of their keeps, but 2 levels down. a significant tier disadvantage. Going into the next Immortal phase, they're going to have to play this pretty defensively. They've really struggled with getting an Immortal on even footing. So in a situation like this, I feel like it's going to be all the more harrowing, but uh-oh.
This is the fliggity flank. The flankity dankity.
They're going for the
there
annexation
goes,
of
there
Puerto Rico.
goes.
Oh my god, the combination right wing collusion. Ow.
Fliggity flank, diggity dank, and right now there's going to be the last rights plus the pulse bomb. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. You know what? Let's make it a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-2. Let's keep going. We're going full auctioneer. That's going to be a 3-for-1, a 3-for-2, a 3-for-4. You know what? I don't even know anymore. It's a 2-for-5.
That feel when you go for the cheekiest flank we've seen in a recent competitive Heroes memory. You get what you're looking for. You absolutely nuke right one. No support right out of the gate. And suddenly your whole team just gets summarily dumpstered.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like you two in here, like, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You know, there's some really interesting facts. Like, I remember once when I learned that Tomb of the Spider Queen actually was below Sky Temple. I don't know if you knew that, right? And I remember hearing about that. I was like, that's actually really cool. I never knew that for several years, a long time. But something I actually learned recently, I don't know if you've heard about this.
Yeah.
Alex Dids, a big part of our community, he's actually the Raven Lord. Did you know that?
You didn't? There's the burrow.
Wait.
And the follow-up afterwards.
I saw the last rights animation go through, but I don't think it got cast. I've never seen that before.
I'm writing a letter. Writing a letter right now. BRB. Full shield Immortal looking to do damage and throw weight around in the top lane against the team Feedem, who now have their level 16, find their backs firmly against the wall. There's a Shadow Charge overpower on the thickest target on the opposite side. The bomb goes out. Trace is going to go ahead and wave goodbye to Thrall. Bring out the barbecue, roasted marshmallows. Zugrug's actually going to get cooked instead. And this is starting to look like the beginning of the end.
Except unless
No.
Lutano comes out here, full poggers. Seeing if he's got the reset, he's trying to get in there, but he's actually going to fall. He almost single-handedly turned that. It's a 3-for-1. Shield down on the Immortal. Tomster's going to get the shift in. That's going to mean health and a shield as they're turning their attention. Hosty trying to defend. That's going to be G here as Team 12 comes out on fire. 21 kills to 10. They don't call it Fight Night for nothing.
Again, to quote the young man Cure, that's unfortunate. That is not how you want that last stand to go. For a moment there, I believed. For a moment there, I truly believed. Lutano jumped in. I was readying my pog in the chat, and then slips on the banana peel. Feels bad.
Goku says, look, I used to be a melee main, but now I'm a Li Ming main. Li Ming main. Li Ming comes in,
meme.
51k damage, 6 kills, 1 death. But Tomster, 9 kills. He was just like, look, I'm going to just come in and I'm going to steal all these. He's the true janitor. Comes in, he's like, I'm not going to do a lot of damage, but I'm going to clean up. It's normally the other way around, but you know what? Tomster's pretty OP. Drated, he's in there, D-rated. That Diablo Tyrande comp, man, it's pretty scary. But they were a little slow on that last fight. They got the combo in, but it was a little slow, and therefore Nubrak was able to press his E button, which says I'm unstoppable. And no stun came through. Now it's 1-0, Team 12.
It just felt to me like both of these teams, you know, obviously are playing for the gank. And Team Feedem's composition was the hair more one-dimensional. It's like, all right, if we get the Shadow Charge and Overpower and someone gets erased, cool. But you yourself don't have the sustain to deal with the likes of both Li Ming and Tracer. So the moment you lose one hero, those cooldowns get reset for Li Ming, and Tyrande just really isn't built for all that. So the moment you give up one takedown, you're effectively giving over the whole team. They just weren't able to get the full merits of their offense going before Goku started pegging people in the face with orbs. Macho Man, oh yeah! Sorry. That I'm not sorry.
I'll hear an oh yeah all day. Macho Man Albert Savage.
You know, I was a little savage last time on Fight Night. I'd admit that. Is Lauren straight up? No, this is apple juice.
Yeah, it's apple juice night, man.
Yeah,
Everybody, I mean,
hello.
apple juice is actually one thing that casters drink a lot of. It helps your performance.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of performance, we definitely need Team Feedem to turn this around. I don't want this to be a swift 3-0. I feel like they need to make some adjustments. Their composition super one-dimensional, right? So like, go for the ganks, go for the blow up. But if you don't manage to stick around, is it really worth it? I would say no. Yeah,
I mean, it is something in between weeks. Is you ask yourself, is it worth it? Let me work it, and then you're like, I'm gonna put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. You know what I mean?
I was worried. I was worried you're gonna do that.
What I mean, that's got to be your mindset. What do you mean? I was gonna do what? That's got to be your mindset when you think like, all right, we won the bounty. Is this what we do?
Look, Jhow's out here putting his thing down, flipping it, and also reversing it.
Yes.
For you guys, the community. Amicus 001, thanks for the bits. Again, all the bits that are accrued over the course of this best of 5 goes into a pot. 25% goes to either team, and then the rest goes into the pot. Winners of the best of 5 get the option to remain kings or queens of the ring. You know, whatever.
I'm down, man.
But you can also just leave. You can also just leave.
Wait a minute. No. I think we're going to Volskaya, BT Dubs.
Oh,
BT Dubs. They're getting the captain.
Drinking that hot apple juice? This is apple juice. Wholesome. Wasn't last fight night all about how much meat he could put in his mouth?
I don't think that happened.
Every Friday night is about how much.
I went to Korean barbecue last week.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Yeah, I put all kinds of. Anyway, it's time for the draft. It's time for the draft. All right. We're Volskaya. Most likely to see bans on Sergeant Hammer and Hanzo. I'm actually gonna no hammer all night. Uh-oh. This is an unofficial rule.
Are you typing this?
Just made it up.
Why are you doing this? Apparently, there's a discrepancy on who should be first pick, so we're jumping out. Is my house warm because you're in like 3 layers and a blanket in your house? It's on a chillier end here in SoCal, but in relation, I imagine we're cool over here.
You are cool.
Oh, you.
Speaking of what's cool, having first pick is cool for one of these teams. We switch sides, so one team's going to be on the other side. And I don't know if you know this, but this is one of the craziest things about this game. When one team switches one side, the other team goes to the other side. And when it comes to macro decisions and gameplay, like, the influence it has is probably next to 0, okay? But the one thing that I learned about casting is if you talk with this distinction that you know what you're talking about, and you talk really loudly, some people are actually going to believe you, okay? And it's going to sound right. These are facts, okay?
This is true. This is the truth. You should definitely break out the apple juice. I am. Why am I drinking so little? You don't know what's happening between games, Buster.
Ooh.
I'm good.
Dibble's banned right out the gate. By the way, Team Feedem. These names are backwards. We got to switch the names. If anybody's listening, admin, these names are backwards. Team 12 is now on the right. Team Feedem is on the left.
No. I see TF Zogrog right there on the right side of the screen.
Oh, they switched it again. Okay, never mind. Never
Howard,
mind.
ladies and gentlemen, play them off.
They switched it, and then they switched it again.
The double switch. Get this man some apple juice. Come
Tank ban, dude. I want to Cho'Gall before the night's over. I want to Cho'Gall before the night, and not a troll Cho'Gall, but a legit Cho'Gall.
Hey.
The problem is Cho'Gall got nerfed so hard recently. He's pretty much dead to everybody. And those team league people,
He's not dead to me.
those
He's not
team
dead to
league
me.
warriors.
Halorin's OP? Bet your ass.
I won't argue that one bit, sir. You know, what if instead of having one person do a movie trailer, they hired a duo? Jay Halorin.
So it's like, in a world
Covered with tank bans.
no frontline player could play the hero that they were looking for in the Nexus.
So they all just started drafting melee assassins.
And they said, if I can't have a tank, then I'll just play a tank. I'm going Sergeant Hammer, baby. I win. Got him.
I don't know how to follow that.
Got him. see, this is what Heroes of the Storm's about. Just hanging out with friends, having a good time, playing a game, blowing people up in team fights. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Got him.
In a world with cloaked figures named Medivh and Medivh. You're next.
Two renegade casts. I can't.
Enters a bug and some weird man with long pointy eyebrows and horns that come out of the side of his head.
I'm actually broken. I'm rebooting. I'm in the process of. Oh man.
Sergeant Hammer ban. There's only one hero left to make Justine's dream come true. Hanzo.
I'm banning Li Ming every day. I don't know what this movie is, but you're interested, you know? Fair enough. These two should just get hammered and stream. That's not our. This is apple juice. Okay? Right here. The Angel of Death, banned from the Nexus, unable to participate.
This is the sequel because the Angel of Death was defeated in game number 1, except he actually won, and they need a new demon to make this a real story. So they bring
What the hell
in.
ever happened to that girl that ended up being like the Diablo, and then like she just got like absorbed, and she just kind of.
All I
What
know
happened
is
to
this
her?
guy that has nose piercings and oversized teeth and wrestles in his underwear is now going to be trying to grab onto everybody on the front line and throw them to his back line.
And a spaceman, a marine.
There's Hanzo!
Uh-oh.
Of course. Of course.
We're getting
Alarak,
Alarak?
though.
We're getting Alarak? Okay.
There's the demon.
We need some.
There's the bad guy.
Alarak. Lauren must be sponsored by Apple Juice. Hey. Hosty can't play Rainer. Oh no. The call out. Get wrecked.
Goku on Rainer, though. Tomster's full-time melee assassin. All in the span of a week. And we get Tyrande. I mean, you get tossed in, you're probably in trouble, but it's not as fun.
Shalorin. I'm not out here selling out. We're just having, having a good time. We're all...
Who's selling out? I'll sell myself out every day.
Hey.
Got bills to pay.
Got these bills.
Yeah, why is Hosty not allowed to play Zul'jin here? Why? I mean, I see a Garrosh on the other side. I'm like, dude, I'm throwing these axes at your face, bruh.
Well, I feel like you afford yourself a lot more lockdown potential going for the Hanzo, right? Dragon Arrow.
Yeah,
You
but
get
is it
double
as
stun,
cool?
You get a root. Well, I mean, if you're going for the cool factor, you go Artanis.
Yeah, but that you gotta have a range. You can't have no range.
Game number 2. On the left. Team 12, we got Goku on Rainer. This is Jimmy. Justin Pit Kid. What is that name? It's playing
How are you
Garage.
on the left side? I'm on the right side. Okay, now I'm on the left side.
Get ready.
Let's follow
Butchins
the different
on Surrounded.
servers.
Dread is playing the Caped Crow guy, Medivh. And Tomster will pull it out with the Medivh.
Let the battle begin.
I'm still not on the right. Oh, there I'm finally following the right observer because on the right side, Lutano, the demon of the day. He's the bad guy on Halorin. Everybody else is just an innocent bystander. They're bound to die because Lutano is the ultimate bad guy, and we know that his entire entourage dies by the end of the Act 1.
Wait, is Lutano the Gary Busey at the Nexus?
His teeth aren't that big.
Damn. That's fair. Speaking of big teeth, they're actually going to go ahead and throw Lutano out of position. Do we get first blood? We do. Alarak is going to go ahead and drop the sadism charade.
Wait,
look
the
out.
bad guy died at the beginning. This is a different movie. Sorry, wrong movie. Listen, again, this is Fight Night, man. We're going to hype this thing up. I'm having a blast doing this. We're out here. This is the second Fight Night. First Fight Night, hype as hell. This time, we're doing it again. We got the games. We got the best teams coming out, putting on a performance. All of those bits that go in, 25% to one team, 25% to the other, and the bounty, half that goes to the winner. They have the choice. Do they want to cash out or do they want to take it to the next one? Team Feedem won the first one. They came back for another one. And now they're trying to defend that. They're down 1-0. If they lose, that bounty goes away. That goes over to Team 12. If you cash out, you don't get to play for 3 weeks. The next three fight nights. So everything that gets contributed goes to these players. If you're enjoying it, if you enjoy the games, if you enjoy watching the players put on a show for you guys, and you got some bits laying around, throw them out there. They'll pick them up.
I enjoy the games. I enjoy watching HeroesHearth Fight Night. I enjoy Lutano potentially putting himself out of position, but Kira's going to rotate in. Collusion is there for the support. Meanwhile, Pig Kid is hanging out in the bush, seeing if he can throw someone out of position. Yeah.
I enjoy it all, man. Oh, Hosty. He's like, guys,
Hosty
can I
with
get
the
some
juice.
help here?
Nice
He got
portal
help.
there, Buster. Hosty mounts back up. You know, just gotta keep him honest. See if you can catch someone out there. Zugrug goes into the bush, finds a wild Garrosh appearing. There's the throw, follow-up stun. Goku with the poke, finding the Q key. Solid trade.
Prepare to begin field.
I'm excited, man. Like, we're about to have our first fight. So far, we've had a few tussles. We saw Lutano fall at the beginning. But it's time to throw down both teams. Level 5. They'll play around those turret camps if you're looking for that high-tier gameplay. One of them is going to look to take control of this. Neither team, although control's about to go over to Lutano real quick. As the portal comes in, Goku's like, hold on a second. I'm good. But one of these teams is going to take control. They'll eventually drop back. Hold on, Zeratul? Zeratul? Oh.
You know, last fight night we saw Kira pull off some amazing shenanigans with the Zeratul. Might get some more of that this game, but portal comes out. That's not the game of people you want to play if your team feed them, so they go ahead and back away. Team 12 charging up the percentage. Zugrug rotating in. Lutano is back, so we could look to make a stand here. Level 7, right around the bend. That could be the moment Team 12 looks to go in.
Have I never noticed that mark with that circle, the Alun circle on a hero? Either way, you know, speaking of peekaboo, you think we get some early peekaboo into the Team 12 comms? Because this is our first real fight. They're about to be 7, and you know Team 12 likes to have some fun in there. Come see if we can get a peekaboo on Team 12.
Can't really match, alright.
That's fine.
Right.
We can just lose the wave. We can just lose the wave. It's
Oh
fine.
my god, there's an armada.
Got him too.
Okay, ready?
Oh, excellent.
I'm on the way.
throw.
Careful, Zeratul's there!
Clap him.
Boys, I'm on.
No, you pewed him!
I'm sorry, man. I meant to do that on purpose, by the way.
I shield.
I meant to do that on purpose.
You can tap and stuff.
Oh my god, big shield by Drake. Everybody give him a round of applause.
Fatty.
I'm going to need help.
I'll have it.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you're alive. You live.
Port to the top.
Port out.
Heroes slain. Hero slain.
Yeah, you know, that was an emotional roller coaster we just went on listening to him. Like, he's like, I'm alive. You lived? I was equally shocked. Goku somehow was able to make it back out of there. 99% racked up. Team 12 definitely still in the commanding position, but these engage options from Team Feedem are definitely racking up.
It was all going so well, and everybody was having a good time, and then they realized, like, wait, something's not going right here. And then
Wait a second.
it's just like everything got a little quieter, and then it's like, oh, whoops.
Speaking of whoops, there's going to be the throw from Garrosh, forces out the burrow. Katana goes fishing, comes up short. Turret cam getting picked up. That should help with the pushback on. They got to get in there sooner rather than later. 89% rounding the bend. There's throw on his Ugrug. Tyrannus going to follow up. Goku finds himself on the receiving end. Cures stealth engagement. Natural agility. Get over the wall. Goku, pick hit. Both low on health. Are they going to get out? Protected, by the way.
Goku's like, can I get some? Oh, Topster trades out. It's a 2-for-1. But Buds is like, oh my god. Like, the protector comes out of nowhere. It's like you hear the music, you hear the glass break, and all of a sudden it's like, can I get a hell yeah? And it's like, oh, comes in and gives them hand. That's a stunner.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. That is going to be the first protector getting picked up for a Team Feedem who are looking to further establish control going into the mid game. You know, I felt bad for Goku there. Like, he was just like, all right, I guess I'll just back away to my left. All right, cool. I guess I'll go to my right. Wait, you got a portal? Drada was like, nah, man. Oh, so I guess I'm just dead then. Yeah.
Okay, I'm reloaded. Hey, look, 10's picked up. Nothing crazy here, but we did. Oh, Zugrug just came up short. Remember when Collusion hit that insane ancestral? I don't know. Maybe you were casting something else at the time, but Collusion on Tomb on the Toasty and Glad Man hit this left. Oh, Goku. Oh, the juke, the jive. But Tomster and team, they're on the backside. They're going to be stopped by a BP, but they're going to come out of here. Hold on, portal in. Oh, nice stun. More stuns. Stuns exist. Ley line. It's like a wave going down the ocean.
Drada's gonna airball the heroic. No one saw that. It's okay. 70 seconds. You can try again, slugger. That portal would have been there after the Zach Morris timeout anyway. So even if Team Feedem did hard engage, they would have had that means to escape. Could have got rough though.
Oh, Thompson.
Here we go. Bouncy castle time. Get Bobby back in there. Lutano breaks up the counter strike. The Hostie's health bar seen better days. The mage's gonna pop through the portal. Goodbye. 2 heroes down now on the side of Team Feedem. Make that. Oh, baby, a triple.
Draded coming in here. He said it is D-rated for dumpstering the other team. That is 4 kills. Just bodied him right there. They're looking for another one. Cure, does he get out of here? Thompson trying to track down. They got him D-close. Oh! They got him D-life.
Flipped him like a pancake. Goodbye.
That's brutal.
I thought we were about to see some more Benny Hill. You know, I was ready to cue the music. And Justin was like, no, we're just gonna stop that right now.
Oh, just out of there. I was wondering why they had everybody fill out an emergency contact number, but I now know why.
Damn.
Feels bad, man.
Bit of lag. I get. That's what I would say too. That's what I would say too. I get flipped like a buttermilk on the chase like that. Lag F.
And that's the only way that happened. He's not even revived yet. He's literally dead, and he's like, I'm lagging. He's literally in the Hall of Storm.
He's actively He's 2 seconds from respawning.
How do you actually? Can you tell if you're lagging if you're dead?
He's like, guys, something's wrong with my game. I just have this bar at the bottom and it says like 17 and it's counting down. There must be a bunch of lag.
It must be the new reconnect system.
Well, he for damn sure got disconnected. He definitely got DC'd. Hopefully we're able to get back into the game sooner rather than later, though. Sponsored stream. the Macho Man, brother.
Like, I remember, so true story, right? My hair is much darker now, but when I was a young
Yeah,
lad,
mine too. Yeah. Hello?
when I was my hair was actually bleach blonde, and because I grew up in the time that I did, my parents let my hair grow out. I actually had a mullet, and it was bleach blonde. I was like a young Hulk Hogan.
How did I know you had a damn mullet as a kid?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm from Kentucky, first of all, and this was back, a long time ago when they would just your parents let your hair grow. It was bleach blonde, and
Jhow out here with a bleach blonde feathered mullet, just light.
it was beautiful, beautiful.
Did you just like step out in like a gusty wind kind of day and just close your eyes and just let your mullet flow free?
I mean, it's kind of like Joe Dirt. I'll put it that way. Speaking of Joe Dirt,
Thompster's about 6 feet under that. After that gank, surprise! Medivh, he's like, I'm not even popping out of the bird form. For what? There's a throw. Cure.
wait a
going
minute.
out.
Cure, I
Goes
think,
down to
blinked the
timeout.
wrong way.
Ooh, jukes the Q there from Goku. I don't think they're done yet.
Cure trying out here. He's trying to pog out right now. He's trying to make nothing but poggers plays. He blinked out, got the singularity spike onto Raynor so that Raynor couldn't track him down because it gets the slow. Then he comes in, tries to get another clip. I mean, he's literally trying to make every play possible. And you know what? He can't. You know why? Because his name's Cure. He does whatever the hell he wants.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Facts. Facts.
Next protector up for debate. Both teams have their talents. Level 13, 8 takedowns to 6. Cura's out here. He really is doing whatever the hell he wants. A pivotal moment in a team fight, and he shows himself in the mid lane, casually playing PvE. All part of the strategy. I have the catapult here, passive experience, by the way. Haha.
But, it's 13 to 13. He's got to come up at some point. He's about to rotate up. I think we got to listen in. We got to listen in to Team Feedem this time to see their side of how this is going to work, because here comes the fight in just a moment.
Combos are all gonna be defensive, guys. Like,
VP 15, VP 15.
Goku
slowed.
kill that point, kill the point. Nice. Alright, step 1 point, hit Garrosh. Delayed. Oh, that's a big raid. You need to stop this. Cocoon. Yeah. Nice. I cocoon the Garrosh.
I'm on Medivh.
I'm in such a bad spot here. I'm alive.
Medivh's one.
Is anyone alive? I have nothing. Stunning.
Medivh's one on me.
Maybe?
Fuck.
You on Cure?
Yeah.
They're low as fuck, but...
That's pretty good.
We still need to play for 16s.
Yeah. Maybe just go
Yeah,
all
Doug, don't get thrown, Doug.
Hey, taunt down. Are we just giving?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to break it to Cure, but he and I might have different definitions of the term one. He's like, Medivh's one. I was like, one what? One full rotation of all your buttons? Alright, well, anyway.
Another one?
16 around the corner. Putting pressure on.
Poggers? Poggers?
Medivh's one!
Oh,
one!
shit! He got him! He missed! He missed it! Cure, at least spray! At least spray! Come on, man!
Cure insane, no B step?
Oh my goodness! He better not be stream sniping, that's all I can say.
Dude, Justin rolled around there hard. Like he was looking for some get back. Cure, ever the wascally wabbit, lives to fight another day. Justin none the wiser. There's the throw. Stun afterwards. Zogrug burrows away. A little bit of health left, yet still on the protector. Twilight Dream comes out. Medivh no longer exists in the game.
I actually felt bad for watching that. There's the slow. Nice and
ones.
dominable. And the toss back. But the VP says, oh, wait a minute. How did Raynor get caught in there, Raynor? Get out of there, bro.
Cure out here with the Billy Mays, but wait, there's more. There's the shield from Medivh on the Goku. That portal's not gonna get you to safety, buddy. Goku gets blown up all the same. But Chin, oh no! Able to heal themselves up, Cocoon. Hold, please.
Yeah, you know, everybody just. Oh no. Oh! Ooh, it's like a rated R movie in here. What the hell was that?
That was a. I mean, check my dictionary. That was a beating. Beating. You're looking for the word beating.
Apparently, both teams are lacking. That's my look. If I ever lose a game, which I think has only happened once, maybe never, I'm pretty sure it was due to lag. I've actually never lost in this game or Apex Legends.
Whoa.
Picked up a W right before stream. Have video evidence. I'm pretty sure there's actually no other game that was played.
Hold on. Josh, Jhow Howard. Do you see what's on the screen here next to me?
It's a giant bottle of apple juice. What in the?
See, you know y'all wrong for that. This is apple juice, okay? Okay. We're out here enjoying ourselves with some wholesome apple juice.
Are you reading all chat?
Yikes!
Oh god!
Ooh, you think I'm savage?
They don't. Does this show up on stream? Okay, I think
so.
stream avoids it.
Let's just say there was some pointed commentary. Macho Man, Halorin Savage. Oh yeah! I like that.
Off the top rope.
Let's
just say that Team 12 and Team Feedem both agreed that perhaps maybe the servers got moved somewhere else to cut costs. Some other things, okay?
Things.
It's just the way life goes. Words are words, and sticks and stones don't hurt me, but words do. Wait a minute. I haven't used that in a while. Is that the right saying or no?
Not at all. Not even a little bit. But you
Wait
tried.
a minute.
There was an attempt.
Wait a minute.
You're like, sticks and bones will break my sticks.
We'll break your stones. Oh god.
Look, I don't know where you're going with that. But I do know where Team Feedem's looking to go. They're looking to tie this series up right around the corner of level 19. Cure getting that passive experience soaked up. Doesn't necessarily reveal themselves on the mini-map. Tyrande might look to do a little bit of investigative work. Medivh is all aware of this siege camp. I like that they're holding this. That could, if it's left to its own devices, along with a catapult or two, do some serious damage to that top.
The good news is there's no real threat, because when you see them on the mini-map, you're like, look, you know there's no portal coming down for the invade, so I can just sit here. Collusion's probably yucking it up, having a good time, but it's fight time. Can we actually go into comms again? Can we cheat and go into comms a third time before this next fight?
There was a way.
Like Team 12 this time, because you know they've got some, because it's almost 20. It's almost 20. Can we get that? Can we go into Team 12? Can we cheat?
Playline in their base. It'll be sick.
Nice.
Okay.
So they're gonna give the first part.
Yeah, they're gonna give first part for sure.
I don't know. I don't think it's possible for us to for them to beat us. I think.
I gotta be careful.
Like if you think about it, like level 20 doesn't mean anything.
True.
It's you know, like
I've missed that.
it's fine.
You guys do this.
Missing
win,
is
right?
part of life, Goku.
But we have to like just get him. We get hosting maybe. Like look over here.
Just get him.
Jeff for clumping, guys.
You gotta go in.
Just gotta beat.
Nice try.
Oh my God, you're pogging.
I'm watching you guys.
Wait, this is definitely a doomsday. Okay, hosting jumps.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Oh. I don't know if we can do anything here.
I'm VP'd.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna portal you
this
out.
fight is really good for us, I think.
Yeah.
It's like really good for us, actually.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think there's any way I die here, actually.
Plan Goku! Oh, plan Goku!
Nice.
That's so crazy. Like, I didn't.
Yeah. I heard Thompson say like, oh, I don't think 20 really does
It sounds like my Hero League games.
I was like, that's a nice precursor to get poo-pooed on afterwards, and then they go on to get thoroughly rocked. Like, I don't think I die here. This fight's actually really good for us. I'm like,
I mean, that's literally got to be the mindset of the people in my Hero League games. It's 19 to 20. To hell with it. Let's go in. 20 doesn't matter.
That's a good fight for us.
Highball comes in with 5,000 bits, baby.
Hey.
5,000. Bounty going up right now.
Poggers. Yeah, but Thompson knows he's wrong for that. This is a good fight for us.
Wait, that's not even a new skin.
Like, we're getting actively picked apart right now. Uh-oh.
Wait, Justin?
Hello? There's the portal.
Oh, 20 don't matter?
Nice talk, Cure.
Did they get him?
Not even close, bro.
Oh,
Nice
they
on the
didn't
follow.
get him.
Oh, the protector comes in with the forearm lariat. Oh, yeah.
This reminds me of a match back in the 90s, the Hell in the Cell match. Oh, man. I don't know how many Lil Wayne fans are out there. You say get him, I say got him. Man, you better keep playing. Yeah, I don't know, man. But it's like you say get him, I say got him. They tried to get the Zeratul. Look, it didn't happen. It's 1-1. You know what that means? More games. You know what more games mean? More fun. Let's go. Let's go.
Team Feedem showing signs of life. After they were losing some of those team fights in the first game, I was like, are they going to be able to piece together these takedowns? Will they be able to take control of these games? Will they get these team fights going their way? Survey says, yeah, it looks like they can do exactly that. Not bad.
Look,
20 to 10.
I'm gonna hit you with probably. This is probably the highest level analysis I could probably give you, right?
Play it on me.
The team that's won both games now has gotten 20 kills minimum in each game.
Mm.
It clearly is to me that the only way to win the game is to kill the other team.
Wait, are you trying to suggest that to win in Heroes of the Storm, you need to defeat the enemy team?
Yeah, you don't even have to right-click on the other side of the map. You right-click on the enemies. That's it. It's it. You don't even have to play the map. You don't need to get camps. You don't need to do the objective. You literally just click on the other team. That's it.
Huh. That is some hard-hitting analysis, Jhow. It's going to take me a little bit to really process that, man. My mind's blown.
Is it going to take you a while?
It's a couple minutes.
Okay,
actually.
I'm down with that.
We're going to take a short break. I need to really piece together this abstract concept of defeating the enemy to win the game. Let's all take a moment just to ponder that. We'll be back before you know it.
Get your apple juice.
Jesus.
Welcome back, everyone, to Heroes Hearth's own fight night. Going into game number 3, Team Feedem, Team 12, evening up the score. Interesting series so far, Jhow.
It's interesting. Stuff's just like falling out of the sky here before we get started going in. So it's been fun, man. It's been fun so far. The fact that we've seen more meta comps with a little bit more fun kind of factored in. It's like playing the comps that maybe you would play. You're like, can we play this comp? Okay, let's have some fun with it. Right now, I think these teams are doing it, man.
You know, I took some time to really think about what you said over the course of the break. Defeating the enemy team to win the game, truly mind-blowing stuff. But if
wait, I said that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, how about that?
But it's a shame that McIntyre isn't here to give us some more hard-hitting analysis.
What's he doing nowadays?
I don't know. He's probably out there dropping market right now. And
I think. Well, first off, McIntyre I know has been like grinding Apex Legends on stream. He even put out some more YouTube content recently.
Sure.
But like, he's not here tonight, man. Like, I don't know where he's at now. I don't know.
But you know, coming through in the clutch, this man only knows clutch.
Wait a minute.
We do have.
Wait. You're telling? Do we?
Yes.
No way.
Mac Daddy, what you got for us, baby?
What?
How's it going, guys? Mac
We got
Daddy.
Mac Daddy.
I'm here. I just got off of my yacht. I saw that the games were going on. I figured I'd drop a little analyst.
Is that a HeroesHearth cardigan?
I'm not really sure the type of jacket, but there is an HHE logo. And it's looking nice and fresh on my pocket. But looking at this game, honestly, these two teams, both incredible. High quality players. A lot of decent memes flying around. For me, the two things that I want to see. Starting off, Cure cannot have Zeratul. I talked about this last fight night. I'm going to talk about it this fight night. My man's a menace. He's high quality. He looks like he's making plays. He's clowning. So I'd like to see him kept off of it. For TT, I'd really like to see no tanks. I don't know if they know how to play with a tank. I'd like to just see no tanks. I think when this team's loose, they're flexing, they look clean. But when they're playing like real humans, that's when things get a little shady. So for me, that's my analyst for this game.
But I got a question for you. Mac Daddy, listen, we know you live the life. You just got off the yacht to join us here at Fight Night. You're rocking the cardigan / jersey jacket / we don't even know what the hell it is anymore. We got Mac Daddy here. We don't know what McIntyre's up to when he's not streaming. But I got to know, because you are here with the analysis. Mac Daddy's opinion. Who's the better Zeratul? Cure or he who shall not be named, McIntyre? Who's the better?
I've had a lot of talk with McIntyre himself.
Okay.
About this. At every tournament that McIntyre's been to, the other team has been out the Zeratul against him.
Oh, respect.
No matter the team. So that's all I'm going to say.
You know what? I think nothing said speaks louder than words itself. Yep, that's it. Yep.
Mac Daddy out.
Woo! This man steps smooth off the yacht. Comes through, drops just knowledge. Just actual knowledge. Oh.
But what was crazy was, I think all I heard was like this sound in the background. I'm thinking he's like, look, I gotta go, man. I gotta get on the chopper. I gotta get out of it. He said, it's with the chopper. It's game number 3.
Game number 3. Mac Daddy, he's gonna be watching, watching game 3 from the privacy of his private jet. He's got moves to make.
Do you think he drops from his helicopter into the jet because I'm taking a short trip, but he doesn't even stop. He just airdrops in. He's been playing a lot of Apex Legends along with with McIntyre. He's like, look, I've been watching. This is how it's done. Just drops straight into the airplane, takes off, never touches the ground.
I think I think he's averse to touching the ground. So the helicopter lands, right? And he just gets on the back of his bodyguard, and the bodyguard just walks him across the tarmac.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? It's a 1-1 series and a best of 5. You know what that means? Another one. Another game.
Going to this. I can't even with you on this map. It's too good. It's too good. Game number 3. Goku and the crew on the left. Kira's Zeratul has been pointed out by Mac Daddy. I agree. Does have some burst potential. You know, we've seen him caught out a couple of times here and there. But overall, I do think that it's worth the gamble. Just go ahead and ban that sucker off the map.
Look, I don't want to do this, right? Because I don't want to mess with the integrity of the game.
Of course.
But at what point do I abuse my capabilities of having referee status and type in all chat that these picks better start getting spicy? Look, here's the thing. The bounty is carried over from 2 weeks ago. So the bounty is already big. And we got people cheering bits. Remember, all those bits you're cheering, 100%. 50% of those go to the bounty, which somebody's taken home. 25% to one team. 25% to another. And the fact that Team Feedem carried over the bounty, they're probably like, wait a minute, we don't want to pick no spicy picks. We want that money. Everybody wants that money. But at one point, do you got to say, we got to do it for the fans. We got to do it for the fans.
Do it for the fans. Do it for the memes. I don't know. I was really looking forward to seeing what the threshold was going to be, because for sure in episode 1, there were some picks that was like, okay, like these guys are taking this. There's definitely a more laid back approach, right? But as this pot starts to continue to grow, sooner or later you gotta feel like I'm not taking, chin right now. I'm not doing it. I'm taking
Apather's not banned.
Ooh, 2-minute Spider Queen though. You think it's worth?
Seeing some of these teams lately, maybe, but it all revolves around maybe having the Johanna. The Johanna, I think, has a very high win rate with the Apather, so you have wave clear and somebody that doesn't get bodied. Instead, it's going to be Uther. Maybe that'll be a tank Uther. Never mind, that's a tank Garage. This guy's got a few more clothes on than the last one that we saw.
I never realized Uther had all that chest. Like, he's out there burly. What the hell is that?
Have you seen that lumberjack Uther skin? It was basically cosplayed by none other than Sophist, aka Kyle, aka that's probably the only things he's known by. But he was out here cosplaying as Uther.
I would want to see pictures of that, and I'd probably regret it afterwards. But sometimes you just have to do that. I was there to see Sophist sing "I'm on a Boat" in karaoke. Transcendent.
Did I sing that too?
Was it you?
I was there.
You were there.
I remember I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies. I remember he was like, I need somebody to karaoke with me for this next song. He's like, does anybody want to do it with me?
Yeah.
And he said it was Kid Rock, Ba With Da Ba. And I'm like, dude, I know that song. I love Kid Rock, old Kid Rock. Nowadays, I think Kid Rock's a little crazy. Got a bad rep right now. But look, back in the day, it was like 20 years ago. But I remember he's like, so we got up there to sing it, and I'm like, well, there's actually no real lyrics to this song. Like 75% of it is literally just saying "ba wa ta ba" over and over. And then we got like halfway through the song, and we're like, gosh dang, man, I think this song is really long. And we looked at each other, and I was like, this really sucks. Like,
I remember.
Everybody remembers. We're like, this is getting awkward.
Elix. Thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. I'm sure I'm botching the name, and for that I apologize. Palabrus comes in. 500. Eat 'em, feed 'em.
That's a
Thanks for the son of evil bread. Is it true that 100% of 50% of the bits go to 100% of 50% of the players? If so, that's incredible.
Man,
probably.
Sometimes you make these big comments, and like some people, they're just not going to get it, man. Some people, they're just not going to get it. They'll just go out and flame.
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute.
Kid Rock
now we're getting
spicy. With the fan base.
Now we're getting spicy.
I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I've always found the Auriel Lunaris synergy to be somewhat underrated. lot of splash damage if you're able to auto attack at your discretion, so long as Lunara ducks the throws from Garrosh, or to a lesser extent, the Uther stun, which could lead to the Garrosh throw. I mean, there's be a lot of poison damage going around, so there would be a lot of hope generated as a result.
Here's my favorite part. I actually love Lunara, right? So Tassadar, you know when you've got a Tassadar, he's playing for 16. So somebody said that's Hanzo, super awkward. And they're asking, can we dodge? So that Genji might be a Hanzo. But here's the cool part about this, right?
Doesn't really look like Hanzo, I would agree.
So we're actually gonna get that Genji as a Hanzo. But here, look, we know that Lunara's poison damage, you spread out the poison damage, Splintered Spirit 7 OP. It works really well because you're constantly doing damage and you're constantly giving energy to Ariel. Lunara is one of the best batteries. Tassadar is playing for 16 anyways. When Lunara gets 16, that is a major power spike. I actually love this draft. I actually want to talk about this on a serious note. So 16 and 20 are major power spikes for Lunara. Also, dotting up a Garrosh. What's up?
I've been serious the whole time, Josh.
Me too.
What are you saying?
Minus 600 points for everybody. But you can dot up the Garrosh. He starts to walk in. As Lunara, you press W, and you're like, no, stay away. Here's a slow. And at that point, Garrosh has to press Indomitable or not. And it's like, can I track this down? Because you're still moving at whatever speed. The other thing is, you can actually intentionally eat the hooks as a Garrosh versus a Stitches, because you're like, drag me in, big boy. I'm going to toss you back the other way. So there's counterplay between the tanks. But the Lunara here, the Hanzo plus Tassadar, going to be fun to watch. Look, man, I'm excited. Let's get back to the real analysis and not whatever the hell I just talked about.
Let's. I don't know. I guess I would need to see what comp they're really going for after this swap. Looks like they are going to go ahead and make that change.
The Hanzo.
The Hanzo. I guess my concern for Team 12's comp is, you get a nice Stitches hook. All right, cool. You have some further displacement from Alarak with the telekinesis. You land a Discord Strike. Swell. Get the silence afterwards, but it's not like it's a hard knockdown. It's not like it's a Stitches, Tyrande stun immediately afterwards. So Lutano is going to be on Hanzo. Natural agility could get Hanzo out of danger after that initial burst. Yrel could jump over the wall also. Tassadar could hit the E key. I'm just wondering if they're going to actually be able to 100-0 someone with the lockdown that they had.
I think it's important to point out, Tomster is on Stitches, meaning that Justine is on Zeratul. Goku is an Alarak god, okay? This is what we know and expect out of Alarak, and Goku is 17 kills by himself. If he doesn't get them, well, we have the mics, he doesn't, okay? You dig?
I'm trying to find out what Goku we're dealing with here. If it's Frieza Saga Goku, then Team 12 has this. Otherwise... Oh, alright. Frieza.
Wait, is he... There's no way he heard stream that quickly.
No,
did you type?
Yeah.
I can't read, man. I'm from Kentucky. How many times have we been over this?
The apple juice getting to you, man.
Yeah, that's both the Kentucky juice, but...
Hey, both teams...
You know what type of juice they make in Kentucky?
Bourbon.
Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of true, but it's also starts. It's like it's something you find in the sky at night. You shine it up a little.
Gotcha. Goku.
Speaking of getting shined up, Goku getting all kinds of shine, but that heal actually saved him. Almost gets sniped by the Sonic Hero.
If he got killed by that Sonic Arrow, I'm DCing. He does make it out of there. Frieza Saga Goku, indeed. Goes for the telekinesis just to push Lutano away. Justin takes some of the health bar, Lutano away. Gets a shield as a response. Both teams kind of poking at each other, but no one's really committing too heavily, so no one's out of position.
This Ariel, though. You gotta love it. Ariel plus... Oh, wait a minute. What the hell was that? I've never seen a Discord strike like that. It's like it went through from his previous position. Hacked.
Yeah, that was a little strange. Also strange is that Zogrod was able to make it out of there alive at all, but I guess when you have Tassadar and Uther to back you up, you're going to be able to sustain. There's a stun to follow up. Justin is going to be able to get back behind the wall. But, a lot of barbs being traded here. Just the merits of having double support alone makes me feel like the longer these team fights go, the better they're going to look for team Feedem.
This is super scaling team. Buds doesn't have the whip to go with that Nene, so he's actually going to go down. Draded, he'll get hit. Goku's like, can I make it through my gate? No, we are the gatekeepers. Cure wielding a big hammer.
That was just rude, man.
Bogus, man.
Body blocking. Paves the way for 2 takedowns. Half a level lead. Short-term tier advantage. Cure jumps down into the lane. Trying to keep this pressure on Tomster. Stitches his wave clear. Definitely serviceable in instances exactly like this. Gems are starting to be turned in. It was early enough that losing those 2 heroes there isn't going to be the biggest deal. There's still plenty of time to turn things around. Perhaps even come away with the first turn. They play their cards correctly, but that did feel like it gave us some foresight to how these team fights are going to go going forward.
You know, all I got to say is if this game makes it to 16, look, Tacit are good at 16, great at 20. But all of a sudden I look at Lunara, who scales like a crazy person, and Zeratul, who at 16 becomes insane. Both of those are just insane scaling heroes, and if Alarak manages to sustain his life and get some sadism stacked up, look, Team Feedem needs to end this game early, else it's going to get ugly. And I'm talking about real ugly.
So what you're saying is Team 12 is scaling?
Oh, they're mega scaling.
Are they scaling
mega
out
scaling.
of their mind?
Look at Zugrug. He's like, I'm sick of this. Lunara versus an Uther? But Cure's like, you know what? I'm still Cure. Kure.
Cure's like, well, that was fortunate. He doesn't even talk like that, really, but I just like doing it. So that's going to be 3 takedowns. Set of red web weavers on their way. Team Feedem. They lost game number 1, but they have just been on a roll ever since. Could look to keep that rolling.
Oh, rope-a-dope. 4 minutes in, web weavers come down. Goku goes out. He says, I don't like living no more. That's 7 gems on the floor. Tomster picks up 1. Maybe that 1 is too many. The body blocks come in here. Stitches says, I just want to play, but Zugrug went the wrong way. But the snipe from the spider, Albert.
8 times zoom scope is going to get the job done. Stitches hits the deck. That's going to allow Team Feedem to put some pressure on this fort. I do believe they're going to be able to come away with this. Value for sure. You get the first set of web weavers, you're like, hey, it's cool. We got a wall here and there. No. We're getting a full structure off of that takedown. Starting to rotate down towards the bottom part of the map. Jhow, this game is slowly starting to get away from Team 12.
They got to win fast, man. Cure actually taking a lot of shots, but the minion about to fall. Justin, that's a scatter arrow. Lutano's just messing with him. Oh, wait a minute.
Jukes.
Oh.
Got him.
Feels bad, man.
Dropped his coin purse.
Look, Lunara versus Uther. Yeah. Oh, so. Damn. I mean, that looks like it. Oh! Collusion, God!
Collusion, come on. Just give him 1. Give him 1 takedown. Collusion, please.
It's weird, man. Collusion went from tank main a couple years ago to I'm a support player now on a team which, when they first formed, wasn't that great. No offense to the members at that time. They made some changes. They became like one of the best teams in the world. It was crazy.
Why y'all here insulting people?
What's up?
Why y'all here insulting people? Oh, this team was terrible back in the day.
I didn't say they were terrible. I said they weren't as good. I mean, they were terrible, but I didn't say they were that. I might have said it now, but what I meant...
Apple juice.
Wait, can I take it back?
Nah, man, you're good. Nice hook there. Pulls the Siege Champ in the tower range. Thompson's going to exit stage left after that. Goku, I know he has telekinesis, Discord Strike at the ready, but I think that'd be bad for his health at the end of the day. Level 10 is about to get picked up. Hutchin rolls in to the lane. Again, Jhow, we see Team 12 on the defensive, trying to figure out how to turn his mid game around.
Well, I'm a little confused about this level 4 Lunara. The BOE or the PvE talent was nerfed a lot, but it's still pretty strong on this map. They don't have a ton of wave clear, so I think that's kind of a weird choice for Draded. I'm gonna have to talk to him. He's a Louisiana boy, so sometimes it's hard to understand him. But right now, what, man? Yeah, you know, we're gonna listen in to Team Feedem. They got level 10. They're coming in for the end. Let's see what they do with it.
Zera's just clearing top. Just run it down mid. We get to keep here.
Okay. What?
What are you laughing at, Jhow?
I'm sorry, my mic's not supposed to be hot.
We're playing a serious tournament.
Oh shit, I'm combo.
Keep
I
here,
die.
keep here.
I see these are.
Yeah, we can look. Careful.
Zera's up here. Yep.
When wave gets here, I'm going.
I'm gonna look for all. I'm ulting that. I'm ulting that. It's huge.
I'm killing him.
Cockslap!
It's huge! Woo! You guys ever seen a man cockslap 3 people at once?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Luciano out here asking the real questions.
Apparently he's a big Rooster fan, so they're getting first off that Rooster fight.
Luciano!
I couldn't help it. As soon as we hop into their comms, like, run it down mid.
Jhow, we are out here for fight night. New terminology getting thrown around here in the Nexus. You love to see it. Middle keep picked up, catapults in that lane for the rest of. Move up, let's get this boss for free. 13 isn't exactly picked up, so if Team 12 is really trying to roll these dice, they could hit the back wall with them, but I think that'd be a little bad for business. So they're gonna have to deal with this boss. They don't even have enough to get a turn in themselves, so right now they're just taking one on the chin. A rooster, apparently.
The Rooster.
On the chin.
I mean, it's almost like they're in chains. Somebody named Alice. They're trying to snuff the Rooster right now because the Rooster's winning. They have 10, but they are facing the barrel of the boss coming in. Zeratil's chilling bot lane, and all 5 members. I mean, if they were running it down mid, they're trying to run it down top right now. Justin's like, I'm coming back. We got a hook. There's going to be the Ardent Defender, though. Just heals right up. Look, man, if this game gets any bit later, Draded and team, they're scaling, but the taunt comes in. There's going to be some damage. Justin goes in, the knockback, but the boss, this is another keep. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Gobble, gobble. Let's go after Chad over here, hosting. Believe he does have the dimensional shift available. Zugrug stepping forward. That poison damage is starting to become a problem from Draded. These health bars are starting to see some wear and tear from Team Feedem. Top keeper is going to get claimed. They're starting to kite back. I think they're happy with what they got, but that easily could have spelled the end of the game.
Look, I can't help but stress this enough. Stress it more. Stress it to begin with. Lunara has to go the PvE talent at 4. Yeah, you're going to get some damage, but if you don't make it to late game, Lunara is terrible, man. I'm sorry. Like, you got to get to 16. The scaling's caught up because her poison scales higher than most other things in the game. I think it's 4.5%. So it outscales basically everything, literally, from a mathematical standpoint. I don't even have to be a math major. This is just facts. But if you don't get the PvE damage on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and you don't just maintain for a while, I'm sorry, man, it's a tough game. Tough game. D-rated out here.
D-rated. Was putting out the numbers, just wasn't able to convert. There's the stun, there's the taunt to follow up. Tomster catches the Aegis at the last possible moment. That is going to save his bacon for the moment. Do we get another W? We do not. Dragon Arrow goes out, tags 2 in the back of the face. We're out here trying to go at it again. Traded on the retreat, rocking the Burger King crown, giving out the soak the butching while they can, but with Ariel isolated. Whew.
I'm pretty sure Cure's cheating with this level 7 talent. He jumps on somebody, and then he jumps on him again, and they're like, man, this sucks.
It's out here playing checkers, man. Double jump. King.
It's tough, man. It's tough. You know, you hate to see it. You got 2 keeps down. It's 11 minutes in. You know, you're getting bodied. It's 12 kills to 1. Look, it's not over till they get 8 more. They get 20. But Alarak's sitting on 123 sadism. He's like, I actually fully completed my level 1. I got 32 stacks of 4. Can you guys stop feeding? Please.
That hook's gonna miss. I don't think we're gonna see level 16 or even level 14 for Team 12. Alarak steps out there and finds himself counterstruck. It's melted down. Justin goes out just trying to stall the efforts with the Void Prism, but this is starting to all feel like a formality right now.
It doesn't look very formal. There's already GG's going out. Justin, look, need 5 more kills.
Dragon Arrow. What a meme.
I'm actually going to consider this a tie. I'm sure the judges will maybe overrule this because technically their core's at 0, but I feel like they didn't complete the criteria of getting 20 kills. There's a lot of heat heads out there. Hanzo clearly fed for his team. He was the lone death, so Lutano's got to get called out for that one. You hate to see it though, man. Like, that should have been a longer game.
It's going to be a notably sized yike for me. That was rough. That was rough all the way around. The Alarak didn't look too crisp. Never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison. Lunara, 32,000 hero damage. Not too shabby. Second most in the game.
She doubles that in like 2 minutes after you hit 16. That's what's crazy. They didn't even make it there. They didn't even sniff 16. I don't even think they hit the teens.
You got to get rolled pretty hard to go down 3 levels after the XP changes.
If you tell me you lose to a Tassadar comp on Tomb of the Spider Queen in 12 minutes, I'm like, damn, that Vala carried. And then I'm like, wait, they didn't have Vala because Vala was banned. They lost to Hanzo. I'm like, well, what else do they have? And they're like an Uther. I'm like, wait, hold on. What happened? That's all I got to say about that.
Their health bars were routinely reduced to 0. I remember in the chat, someone was like, "Oh, Uther Tass. Oh, this game like definitely we're frowning upon the draft selections." Team Feedem said, "Watch how we press these buttons." And listening in on Lutano, whew, that was the realest question of the night.
I mean, it's weird. Like, Lutano, I never knew he was such a Rooster fan. Maybe he's a fan of South Carolina as well. In South Carolina, their logo in college, the Gamecocks. Maybe he's from South Carolina. We don't know. What I do know is Tintori coming in with the 1,000 bit arenas. He said we get to see more of Lutano and the Dragon Boys. That deserves some more bits. Remember, lots of bits come out, lots of bits, and by lots I mean all the bits go to the players. Albert, I gotta stop calling you Albert. I know him too much in real life. Look, it's Halorin, but I call him Albert in real life.
Call me Albert. We're informal right now. We're informal right now.
You know why? Because we have the mics and I can say whatever I want. Okay, say whatever I want.
Whatever I want.
Exactly. Wait, hold on.
Wait a second. So
see what you did there.
You did? All right, good. All right, cool. The next game, potentially the last of this best of 5, we're going to Towers of Doom. And I feel like this is a harrowing prospect for Team 12 because outside of game number 1, they have not looked too sharp on these team fights. It just seems like Cure's woken up. Lutano's out here slapping people with poultry. I don't know what that's about. But he's giving it to him. Beak and all. So you go to Towers of Doom, you got to fight over these altars, and you're not winning fights. Could get ugly.
One day, when we do this, you just need to reach back and open the cabinet behind you and have like a giant rooster in there.
What? I gotta go out. So you want me to go out on the farm and procure a rooster, and you actively expect me to put a rooster in there, and it's just gonna calmly sit within the confines of the cabinet.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. How much do you know about roosters?
I know enough to know I'm not going out there.
How do you know they don't like sitting in the dark?
I'll never know. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this, man? This man wants me to go out. He's not slapping them with poultry. He is slapping their poultry.
Oh God, I didn't.
Oh my!
You're in LA. It's not that hard to find a rooster. I haven't seen a farm anywhere near me, by the way.
I haven't either.
I mean, I don't actually leave the house.
Feed the rooster some apple juice. That'd probably be healthy.
I mean, I left today. I think I went to go get lunch, and
You don't want to get on the wrong side of a displeased rooster. I agree.
Ooh, that's a Merlin's in chat.
A wild Merlin's appears.
Merlin's loves him some heroes. Supported a lot of heroes along the way.
Okay.
You know, a reminder. Don't forget, this is a best of 5. We're in game number 4. If Team Feedem wins, we're done. Or are we? Or are we, Halorin? Do we have maybe something special if this doesn't go to 5? And even if it goes to 5, maybe do we have something special?
It'd be really cool if we did. It also would be really cool, you know, again, it's a shame we can't get McIntyre out here. Just a busy man, hard to nail down. But if there are enough blessed RNGs in the chat, maybe we can get some more Mac Daddy analysis.
Zeratol says, no mo. No mo. We can't play it. If we can't play it, they can't play it. Okay? That's just facts. Dibbles to Ronda. Do you take Dibbles? Do you take Tyrande? Or do you give them both up?
Towers of Doom, I'm going Dibbles. I'm first picking Dibbles here every day of the week. If I'm Justin, I'm like, give me the boy. There it is.
Okay.
It's just too good. It's just too good on this battleground.
Look,
You're out there, you're trying to live your life, you're trying to channel an altar, you're trying to play the video game, and out of nowhere, a shadow charge comes out, and that's your ass. And it's just too good.
as the famed Trixler would say, he's clapping them cheeks.
Yeah, Trixler.
That was after my boy Halorin said something about clapping something. And then Trixler kind of remixed it in a weird way.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Jhow?
I mean, it's kind of like sometimes Trixler says a few things and you're kind of like, wait a minute. It's kind of like when he said Artanis was like in the back line sitting on somebody's face.
Oh yeah, he loved to regale us with stories of Muradin sitting on people's faces.
Yeah, and it's like, Trick, I don't know if you really know what that means right now. Kind of like a naked Chromie in the back line. Like, maybe not the right combination of words. We get what you're saying, but it's still kind of awkward.
That's fair. T2 Phoenix Fire, thanks for the 300 bit sec. Give me that Mac Daddy. If only we could be so lucky. Maybe your wish will come true. Donald Draper, how's it going? Welcome. Ton of bits coming out from Ant Whistle. Thank you very much. Every bit that is accrued over the course of this best of 5, 25% goes to either team. 50% then goes into the pot. The winner of the best of 5 has a choice of either leaving the pot there and returning in the next episode in 2 weeks to further increase their riches or potentially lose them.
Oh my goodness,
Lutano,
stop playing Hanzo. Is this real? Look, I'll say this all day, man. Phoenix versus Genji. If you're a Phoenix main and you're playing against Genji or Tracer, you're like, man, I'm tired of you diving me, tired of you poking me, tired of you harassing me. You go Phoenix and you go mobile offense and you move and you auto and then you move and you auto and then you move and you auto, and they're like, I gotta get the hell out of here, man. That starts to hurt. It's real. Also, we got Genji Brightwing bombs coming in, and we're going full dive, full committed. Everybody's coming for the throats of Team Feedem. On the side of Team 12.
When a cyborg assassin continues to harass your backline.
Joined by a man who turns into a wolf and flies in with this weird dragon who's also a fairy and has their tongue hanging out of the side of their mouth.
And then there's this weird teaming guy. He likes to charge people and get real physical in situations they probably wouldn't necessarily appreciate. Followed up by a guy who has a strong preference for flames.
And then matched on the other side with a guy whose shoulders are as big as everybody else's roosters. Comes in missing a cigar and nothing in his mouth.
Unfortunately.
Unless...
Two broadcasters call the game against all odds. Coming fall 2019.
They've switched over to a game called Something Legends. While they still love Heroes, they know they just don't pay the bills anymore.
Damn, it's got deep.
That's what. Oh, no. Wrong stream. Wrong stream. Abort. Abort. We got teams here.
Hey,
Team
nice,
12 on the left.
Hey, nice rooster. You got there,
Tomster,
Jhow.
Brightwing, Genji, Goku, Diablo, three main traded.
Nice rooster. On the right side, potentially closing out this series 3-1 if they come away with this cute chat. Yeah. Got Collusion playing Tyrande Zugrugs on Anubrak Hosty. Shorter Cigar on Tychus. Cure's playing Mouthfeel and Lutano. It's out here in a world playing a Protoss who died, but somehow comes back and put into another body. Creating a big moral dilemma when you really think about it. Let the man rest, he died.
Didn't Genji die at some point? Diablo's died 100 times. Greymane, I think, is alive. I actually don't even know who the hell Blaze is. Like, I know he's somebody, and his name is Wallace, like William Wallace. I actually don't know. But Tyrande, I don't know, made two guys go crazy over each other. Anubrak, like, spawns beetles that die for him, like some type of weird cult. Tychus had a cigar that died. I actually don't know anything about StarCraft, so maybe he died. We got another Angel of Death who dies at the end of the game, but he's also death at the same time. I mean, Blizzard's painting a pretty morbid picture, man.
About as morbid as Lutano getting dumpstered by a heavy rotation of Team 12. Yikes. First blood goes over to Team Numero 12?
You know, let's put our admins on cue, because we don't get to listen to a lot of like 1 minute comms, because what the hell do you talk about at 1 minute in? Like, I actually really want to know, like, what is Team 12? Like, yeah, they're going to talk about a couple rotations, but what in the hell does Team 12 talk about 1 minute into the game? Like, I want to find out. Can we get that?
Going. Don't know.
Hands in the air.
Excellent rotate coming from Justin.
It's okay to be.
Fucked up. Oh, what about?
Oh my god.
What a perfect happy.
I think if you play
This
that
literally
back,
happens every time they come in here. We just feed. Oh, excellent play from Buzz, just committing suicide to give the team bot side a more chance to kill the enemy camp. Fantastic.
Oh, thanks, guys. Are they stream sniping? What the hell is going on?
I mean, they hear the little bloop sound, so they know
Oh
something's
yeah, I guess
going
that's
on.
true. I guess that's true. They said every time they come in here, we feed.
I heard Tomster was like, if you could have played that better. I was like, damn, y'all out here real savage on your own team. Lutano's gonna be able to teleport over the wall. That's a dash in. Immediately gets met with the polymorph. Hosty exits stage right, trying to get the heck out of dodge. Able to do so. Lutano, one shot left to the back of the face, sticks his neck out there, gets it subsequently chopped off 1-for-1.
That sounds like a rooster to me. Wait, Goku? Oh, 52 health. In BD.
Throw that out. I want to see it. Collusion.
In BD. No big rooster.
Damn.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The
Let's go.
Lord
Let's go. Double camp. Dibbles comes in, gets the stompity stomp. Draded goes in. He says, I actually don't like living. I'm going to go in and do my best to feed.
There's the dream. I believe he can do it. Puts his mind to it. He can do anything. There's the overpower shadow charge up top, though. Tomster gonna go ahead and provide some witty commentary to his team after getting killed like that. Justin Draded starting to back away. Buzz catches the owl. Collusion next to no mana. Can we get a poke? Goku! Wow, shaving it close out.
Oh, Goku! Well, I mean, it's a got him for a got him. I don't think anybody's going to make it over there. This is all 3 going to Team Feedem. Team Feedem says, it don't matter. We're taking our bounty. Give me some booty. As the Blackheart's Bay guy would say. What? I'm referencing the Blackheart's Bay guy. Come on, man.
Jhow 2019.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Taking Jhow's bread and Halorin's juice. Nobody's taking my juice.
Sipping on the apple juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my heroes and my heroes on my mind.
Apparently on booty. But anyway, 4 taking out 3. Level 7 apiece. You don't come away with all 3 altars at the beginning of the game every day. The momentum just continues to mount here for Team Feedem. They're looking to invade though. There's the burrow, that's gonna miss. Protected by the way. Goku's able to back out. Butchin giving that passive healing while he can. Kira goes for the body blocks, locks out Justin. And that passive trait is gonna be enough. 6 takedowns now.
Look, man, like Team Feedem, there's actually some strategy that goes into this. It's making sure your solo lane actually gets the faster clear, and then you rotate down. Technically, you can be like, hey guys, look at the mini-map. Blaze is still top. Mouthhail already did the double soak, so if that's the case, Team 12 shouldn't be on their camp. If they're playing at high tier and the wins really matter outside of the bounty, which is fat right now, everybody loves that fat booty that comes in with a bounty, as the Blackheart's Bay guy would say. Make sure you go in there. We're actually going to listen to Team Feedem because they're going really try hard right now.
Okay. There.
Yeah, help me on this. I need someone to go ahead of I can stall. I don't have Valley there.
I'm just gonna fight Blaze.
You have tap
They might have this guy.
I'm coming. It's fine.
We got it.
It's fine.
I'm just 40 OG. We can fight though.
I'm on
testing.
I got it. We have back up. We can't kill. Oh, nice. I'm on Goku. Druid's really low.
Let's go.
You can walk these. Yeah, get punching. They're so lit. They don't have healing.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Pushing wave in.
We're 10.
We should kill this guy. He's tapped.
Diablo.
I'm on him. Trying.
Innervate.
Watch those.
Yeah, no flash.
I'm a Goku. I got shot by a million things. That dude ain't dying. This guy.
Alright. Team Feedem starting to piece the communication together. You hear how they're getting all on the same page. I'm not surprised to see that translate into takedowns. Nicely timed protection there is going to help Goku escape. Could have gotten dicey otherwise. Collusion finds himself getting shadow charge. Tomster, middle linebacker coming across the middle. No takedown.
So Team Feedem is putting on a clinic right now. I mean, look, they gave up 4 shots, ripped 40 to 0. It says 36 to 28, but I think the real story, Team Feedem is dominating this game. They didn't follow my shot call though. That's all I gotta say.
I thought that was you saying Diablo.
No. I thought it. Did you hear my thoughts? I didn't say anything.
I
You were able to hear my thoughts.
You say, like, Diablo.
No. I thought it. I didn't say it. Are we one and the same?
You might want to reassess the way you think.
Oh,
Cure? You might want to reassess the way he soaks experience in the mid lane without seeing where the rest of the team is at.
Look, he's got 13. That's a different story. Oh my goodness.
Just saying, the barbecue's over. We're gonna have the robot come down. Let's press these R keys, see what happens. Nice stun. Time to try to get involved. Here's a bunker. Slowing him down. Throat's gone for it. 2 heroes down now on the side of Team Feedem. Goku and the crew looking to rally back. Genji needs healing. Phoenix is going to get taken down 3 for 1 so far. We're looking for 4. Leaving just a wee little hosty. Oh no.
Man, that's a pretty big machine. What do you mean? You saying Hosty is a small individual, or?
You know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, after last game and things that were discussed, I mean, you better be careful. 2019 again, bro. 2019.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, wait, Kira's on the camp. Like, Kira's literally stealing their camp right beside them. Nobody's even watching.
None the wiser. They're trying to get the bottom tower back. It's important.
Oh my! You know that? Come on, man. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Kira has 13. Did he go self-cleanse? Oh, he did. He did. That death that he had earlier, no mo. He's like, I self-cleanse all day, although he self-cleansed early there.
Early burrow that doesn't connect, leaving a potential escape option off the table in this next progression. Timeout for right wing. Hero in the chase. Traded, not able to do anything to stop it. The Worgen looks like they're going to hit the deck next. 2 heroes down now. Team Feedem looking to roll. 3 heroes. Goku with the fancy juice.
Flow like water, baby.
Oh no.
At level 13. Look, I'm going to, instead of banning out heroes, like, you know, Zeratul or Johanna. Look, teams are going to have to sign a petition so they can ban out Cure. Just don't even let him play. I swear to you, like, there was a time where it's like, you know, Cure's really good, and then a lot of people would show up in chat and be like, Cure's not that good, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's because you guys like memes and you guys like, you know, destroying players instead of realizing that they could stomp you any day of the week. And then everybody's like, oh, is Cure actually good? Look, this guy is look, you know, you could say like, all right, maybe, you know, we're not super, look, these guys are trying. Cure is insanely good, man. Like, this guy continues to do things that just people can't do otherwise. It's crazy.
Mechanically gifted, Justine's health bar vanishes like a magic trick in Vegas. David Copperfield out here. Cocoon goes out. Unstoppable. Pretty early use of the heroic. That is just going to chunk down Tomster a bit more and not close out the takedown. But we're winding him up. Goes for the long range blast. Lutano does confirm the kill with Greymane. Tomster lives to fight another team.
Whew. We got another 1,000 bits from D2 Phoenix Fire. 100% of the bits go to the players. 50% of that go to the bounty. 25% to one team. 25% to another. And all I can say is the support is amazing. Team Feedem is bringing their bounty from the first one. Speaking of bringing the bounty, Bud says there's a bounty on my life and somebody just cashed in. But remember, the more you want to see these types of games, the more you want to have some fun along with these players. You can support them in 100 different ways. You can go to their stream. You can go to their social media pages. You can tweet. You can do bits. You can do whatever it is you want. But if you want it right here, Fight Night, this is where it's at, man. Get those bits in. Get that bounty up. Give them something to play for. Team Feedem already defending a huge bounty. We're up over 20,000, almost 25,000 plus now. Get them in there. Let's go. It's Fight Night, baby.
Add them to your top 8 on MySpace. Share their ICQ numbers. Just get the name out there. Whatever it takes. Level 16 picked up. Full level lead for Team Feedem. Bottom altar going to get snapped up, leaving it 4-4. Right now, we see Team Feedem looking to further throw his weight around. Budson with the Jukes is going to go ahead and use the teleport to jump over there with the heal. Saves his own skin. Zugrug eats a tower shot. Beetle, do my bidding for me. Help me get out.
Look, they're staying down here for a while. Cure's actually going in just to keep them from backing. He's trying to tag him. That's why he sent out the old veiled curtain. They're unable to tag him and bag him, but Goku, he's in trouble. He's going to be like, I can juke. I'm Genji. I got mobility, by the way, but Hosty is all up on Justine. Justine trying to survive. Here, I'm going to give him the old 1-2, but I'm unstoppable. That puts me in here. Genji says, I got an X strike just because I got a mark for death on the top of my head. But guess what? We're still getting bodied because Team Feedem coming in here and they are balling right now.
That grenade from Hosty was downright mean. Like, yeah, like Justin just wanted to leave. He's like, I'm just trying to escape. This isn't really a tactical engagement for me. Collusion, oh no.
Wait a minute. Cure's about to 1v2. Let's stay on it. He's about to 1v2. Okay. You know what? Sometimes Caster Curse is real, okay? Caster Curse is real.
What is he about to do? You broke up a little bit. What was he going to do?
I don't know. They put my voice on an audio delay and tried to play a clip over something. Yeah, I got to talk to the admins about that. I'm pretty sure they're intentionally doing. Is this the comeback?
He got stumped pretty flat. So it almost sounded like you say he's going 1v2 and...
This is Mac Daddy.
Oh shit.
Just want to let the chat know what a 1v2 looks like.
That's all. Look, can we get a 1v2 or a 5v0 of some voice comms right now? Who do you want to listen to, Halorin? Who do you want to listen to?
Let me hit this Team 12 action. They're starting to pull the game back.
I'm in there. I'm in.
Yeah. Just a fantastic play from Team 12 game that for. Give you guys a clap in the chat. Claps in the chat.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Ooh, they're clapping cheeks right now.
Woo.
Oh my
God! I'm right mid. I'm right mid.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
this is bad.
Just done.
Just get out. Excellent play from Team 12. Claps in the chat.
I gotta go top. Hey.
All right, go ahead, top.
These lads are getting pretty hyped up over here in WhatsCon.
I was about to shot call for him.
Well, they're trying to win the game, so you probably just that's what.
Yeah, Herm Edwards said the same thing. You play to win the game. They're about to play to get it. You know, let's go. Let's go. Team Freedom chat. Team Feedem chat. Let's go. Team Feedem chat.
I can get it.
Did we take this fight?
Yeah,
There's top caps, by the way. Top caps.
I'm fighting.
One up. I guess it's me. I'm going up.
Maybe Bud.
It's all you guys.
There's 5 down here. Just.
I got fucked.
Kiting. I'm ulting.
Goku's on.
I'm just getting top right here.
Yeah, go left. We win this. Go up.
We should go up. There's the Jhow. I'm fine. I'll be there in time, I think.
Tom is coming here.
Did you guys get it, or you want?
Are you guys coming to me or what?
You push.
I'm coming.
Push.
Blaze is.
Jhow on me.
You're in trouble.
Diablo. Grayman.
I'm on Gray, but I have nothing. That's all I had.
He's solo.
He's one.
Finished. He's dead.
Nice
shot.
I'm still pushing.
Yo, I don't think we
20.
win this, boys. I don't think we win.
Yeah, how does Cure that chill about that owl? Like, that owl's like dead on sitting. Like, I don't think we win this. If I'm collusion, I'm like, did you not just see how I got that express ticket to Hogwarts? Are you joking? Yeah, we win these.
Oh, Justin getting resets. He's like, hold on, Brightwing's back in 2 seconds. But
please.
the cocoon, you can't teleport to anybody when the cocoon is there.
That's
and the
dirty.
stun instantly.
Oh.
My God, Zugrug. This
The
man has a
disrespect.
family.
How do you not drop a spray there? I hit the B one time. Just one B. Just a little B. Just to let them know that I know that they for damn sure know what just happened. That was messed up.
Oh, and they're going for boss. They're about to put him in. Uh-oh. This can't be good. This can't be good. Wait, did the boss leash? Did the boss leash? I need eyes on boss. Boss didn't leash. It's leashing now. 20 came in. There's the bolt out. Here comes the salvo. There's going to be some damage. Bud gets out, but Greymane does not. And we've got, you know what? Another one.
Impressive play. Team Feedem closing out 2 heroes. Blaze is on the retreat. Bringing out the lightning breath, just trying to slow this advance down. Doesn't really do too much in terms of health bar damage if you look at it. I gotta say, man, just watching stuff like Buds break out the ice block and then using the teleport afterwards, like, it just makes me miss high-level heroes, man. These guys are doing some really crazy stuff mechanically. I miss these days.
I mean, they're doing the things, like, people don't realize, like, some of the stuff that you're watching, yeah, you know how to do it, you know how to press the buttons, but there's a whole lot that goes into it where these guys are literally doing things that you could never even dream of doing. Right now, Greymane, 15 seconds away. You need 1 channel. You can't die here. Justin, well, you know what? You actually can't die there. You probably didn't want to. Tomster's going to put down a bunker, but that doesn't matter either. That's actually going to be a dead Tomster. People are dead. And that basically means GG. Greymane's here, 5 seconds before Bright.
Kill him
let's go.
Kill him before you capture Kieran. No. Yes. Goku 1v9. Let's go.
Wait a minute.
Trader jumps in, low on health. This might not be the foregone conclusion that we once thought it was.
Zugrug's cheating.
F.
Son of. Yep.
F.
Didn't play by the rules, man.
Spoiling
Didn't play by the
fun.
rules.
Oh. That was crazy, man. Game number 1, Team 12 just came out of the gate swinging hard, and I was like, okay, we might have some new kings here. and just something turned on for Team Feedem, and they just were like, no, we are gonna show our whole ass in these team fights, and I don't care how big your health bar is. You're Diablo, cool. Makes no difference to me. I'm Cure.
Look, man, the number one reason Team Feedem needed to slow their roll is so that we could get some late game comms. Instead, they're like, we're cruising. We're cruising to victory. We didn't even get to hop in there. So, look, there were a lot of rules. They didn't follow the script because we all know that Heroes, it's run by a script. There's a reason the show happens the way it does. They didn't follow the script. We'll have to see. I'll probably punish them in some Apex Legends or something. I don't know. But look, all I know is I don't think we're done. It's a best of 5. I don't have any official ruling from anybody. I'm not even reading Discord. I'm not reading anything, but I don't think we're done. I don't think that we're done.
Well, we might, if there are enough bless RNGs in the chat, we might be able to, get Mac Daddy to come out of the private plane. We know we stepped out of the yacht before. I'm sure he would have a lot to say about this incredible best of 5 series.
Are you trying to tell me that if and when we go to a break in a second, that when we come back, we're actually going to get Mac Daddy and the unofficial Fight Night Wildcard? Is that a thing? Are we doing it live?
Survey says yes.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. And hold on, Subtrain, right before we go to break. Albert, let's do this, bro. Bless RNGs everywhere in chat right now.
I was like, wait, what are we doing? All right, yeah, hey, post those, do that. Yeah. But all right, quick break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Bless RNGs. I think we can summon Mac Daddy. You want to be back? Welcome back, everyone, to Heroes Hearth's own Fight Night, where we just saw, in an incredible fashion, Team Feedem take down their opponent's Team 12 in game number 4. But Jhow, I don't think we're done just yet. Jhow, you're muted, so GG. The apple juice.
I'm muted all day. All day I'm muted.
Yikes.
It's weird because, like,
3-1 the team fight.
Look, we get the wild card game. All right, the wild card game's coming, but I need to tell you, man. Like, lately, I've had this morning ritual where I kind of imagine myself, you know, like as the Terminator. That's what I call it. Okay, and I call it the Terminator. I imagine myself as the Terminator. Maybe the first one, or the guy from the second, not the one from the third one, because that one wasn't that good. I'll tell you about it more later as I get more details. But let's talk about the wild card game, because this is exciting. This is going to be a game like you've never seen before.
You know, we really wanted to dig deep and find something really special for you guys, the audience, to give you a show. But honestly, there's really only one man for the job to come up with an idea that's really just up to this task, this challenge.
D1.
And, you know, unfortunately, McIntyre isn't able to be here with us tonight. But we are fortunate enough. I do think that we've heard from the private jet. The red carpet's been rolled out. The groupies are all here. I think there were enough bless RNGs in the chat for one Mac Daddy to return. Have we been so fortunate?
Let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's Mac Daddy here.
Mac Daddy, it's good to hear from you again, man. Have you landed, or are you still in the air right now?
I'm in the air, actually.
Okay. That's some killer soundproofing you have.
Yeah, I'm in my sound booth within the plane. It's incredibly quiet. It's very nice for study, for my recordings, for all the things, and coming up with wildcard ideas. It's a spectacular place. That and the toilet, of course. Tonight, however, I have been able to come up with a beautiful wildcard idea.
While studying on the toilet in your plane, we got you.
Yes.
Go on.
We are going to have...
My hip is cramping.
Each of these teams... Let me think about this. We're gonna have each of these teams have an Abathur,
baby,
and a Murky. We're gonna play it on Hanamura Temple, and the other 3 characters that they have, I don't even care. That's the wild card setup that we have tonight.
Wait. So you're telling me that you don't necessarily have to have the Murky, but you could get any hero.
Yes.
That pairs well with Abathur.
There will be a Murky involved, though.
Oh my!
For each side. So that's what we're gonna do. Obviously, congratulations to Team Feedem taking down another bounty. We will go to their celebratory interview after this game. But for now, we have the wildcard game. We have been blessed. Bless RNGs in the chat. I'm excited. I'm excited for this game. How about you guys?
When you tell me there's an Abathur Murky, okay, but just to make sure, can the other 3 heroes, can they mirror each other on the other teams, or only the Abathur Murky? Okay.
So it will work exactly as if a quick match comp puts you against an Abba Murky as an Abba Murky.
Okay.
Each team will be able to ban 3 characters. We're gonna go get those characters right now. I need to set up my man for that to go get that done, and then we're gonna hop into the game. So that is the wild card. Again, I have to take this call.
On the toilet?
$1 million idea. On the toilet.
Listen.
Incredibly quiet up in here, guys. Incredibly quiet. It's peaceful. It is. It really is nice.
I believe it.
I'm going to throw this out.
I have to take this call. Millions of dollars.
No, you're done. Okay. Mac Daddy out, baby. Mac Daddy out.
I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of the fight night.
We appreciate you, Mac Daddy.
My speaker just moved on its own. I swear to God, I think there's a ghost in my apartment. Listen.
You were just blessed with the presence of Mac Daddy, so yeah.
Sometimes you get flustered, right, when you're in the presence of Mac. Hey, what do you think he looks like behind those shades, by the way?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Okay, Albert, Halorin, I got to ask you, I'm going to propose something and tell me if you're with me, okay?
Okay.
Look, Fight Night is one of the greatest things to come out of the death of HGC. I mean, actually, excuse me. What I mean is, this is the best thing probably that we could possibly be doing. We're having fun. You get to see some of the best players do their thing, and we're having fun doing it, and we're doing it all over the place, and we get the wild card. You guys are throwing bits out there. 100% of them going to the teams. 50% of it to the bounty, which Team Feedem has brought over. They won again. We'll hear if they want to take it to the next one. 25% to each team. You are supporting these players coming on, putting on a show, okay?
Right.
But we need to continue to make this grow. Nobody's tweeted me. Nobody said anything. Jhow, do this. What I'm saying right now, if you're with me, we'll go in on this together, 50-50. For however many tweets that go out for HeroesHearth, tag HeroesHearth, tag Halorin, tag Jhow, and let everybody know you're here watching Fight Night and things are getting wild. I'll put 100 bits in for every single one. Every single tweet that I'm tagged in.
Wow.
Are you with me?
Yes.
And we split it 50-50, where you pay 100%, I pay the other 50.
The hell?
Okay, he's in. Let's go.
It's
time. Murky Abathur, let's go.
You know, the Mac Daddy asked if I was excited, and you know, he took off before I could respond, but I don't think words adequately express the level of excitement that I feel for this. The Abathur, the Murky on either side, very reminiscent of the Cloud9 days. Yeah, I don't even understand the nature of what you just proposed. I do 100% and you do the other 50%.
Look, you got to roll.
That's not how this works.
Ooh, I'm going to tell you the draft. I'm telling you the draft of Team Feedem.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. It's messed up. They listed 5 heroes. 2 of them weren't Abathur Murky. I think we're a little confused.
Yeah. Okay, Mac Daddy's here.
Mac Daddy back.
I'm
Let's
just
go, Mac Daddy.
Jumping in. I got off the toilet. I'm in the kitchen of my plane, and I was making a sandwich. And during that sandwich, I got confirmation that the bans from each of the teams are going to be Valera, Garrosh, Tracer, Vikings, Zeratul, and Yrel. So these characters will not exist within this game. They can take any other characters, and within 60 seconds of the end of this sentence, the game will be started.
Oh my goodness. So each team got 3 bans: Valera, Garrosh, Tracer, Zeratul, Yrel. Clearly they're banning out every hero Cure can play.
That was a conversation that was had according to my contact.
This is wild. This is wild.
So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be exciting. Again, I'm going to need to go back to the soundproof room. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Appreciate it, Mac Daddy.
Yep.
Mac Daddy, baby. Y'all are wild, man.
Respect banning all 6 of Cure's
I'm
best
gonna
heroes.
sip my apple juice on now.
Mine's comes in a weird
Jhow and
can.
Halorin looking good today?
Can you blame him? I mean, when you have one co-caster that literally works out, has a great bod, and a nice shiny head, he carries 90% of that. I'll stand next to Albert all day, or I'll virtually be here on camera all day. I did my hair for this. That's my 10%.
I did mine too.
Oh, shit. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute. There's a lot of tweets at me. Can I wait? Was that live or are we on a delay? Can we stop bod
that was live.
and do that over again or no?
That was live.
Is this a recording?
14 notifications.
Wait a minute.
Old fashioned fight night.
Hold on. Are we live or no?
Fight night? Yes.
Wait, so that's actually a thing. They heard that. I thought we were joking.
I think. Yo, Wildcard
Oh,
game.
we're doing it live.
Josh Howard and Lauren gonna be poggers.
Oh my god, this is a full shielding comp.
Is Fight Night, go. Watching Fight Night on HeroesHearth Entertainment with Real Josh Howard and Halorin. Let's do this wild card game. Real Josh Howard, Halorin, HeroesHearth GG. Come get some Fight Night. Real Josh Howard, Halorin. I just tuned in time for the wild card game. This has been more fun to watch than HGC so far. Can't wait to keep watching in the coming weeks. Get in here. It's here. It's legit crazy. Check it out. Murky, all caps. Putting on another amazing show. Supporting the love of Heroes esports. Merca Abba Paul Chan. Heroes Fight Night is great. Hope to see it keep happening.
I think I messed up somewhere.
Why am I saying this like this?
I messed up somewhere. Speaking of messed up, have you seen these team comps?
4, 3, 2.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa, Hosty wants to know, Tomster, look, leaked info right here. He clearly mistyped. And so this is leaked info. We're going to have to investigate this. He said, Tom, how much PayPal for kill? Oops, mistype, because he wants that kill on the Abathur so he can finish his level 1. But he didn't even pick the right level 1.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Abathur 1v1.
I want to see it. Slap to the dip. Let's go. Yes.
Oh, Kira getting bodied. We knew he was overrated. Oh, he's hatting a minion. He's cheating. He cheated. He baited him.
That was fortunate. Oh. I just read it.
He doesn't understand 100.1.5. You can't hat the minion. I called it out. Oh, Tomster, get him. You said get him. I said got him.
Look at him spinning around here, shucking and jiving. The neutral game's crazy right now. Moves in. Wait, is Abathur like leaving behind like tire treads?
Yeah, with the Mecha Abathur skin.
That's interesting.
Nobody's rocking the new Abathur skin. Can you believe the fact Mac Daddy, dude, has internet from the plane? Look, I can barely load a website when I'm on a plane, but Mac Daddy's internet is so good on his plane, he's literally video calling and observing in the game. That shit is crazy. The fact that he has that type of capability, Mac Daddy is on another level. I don't even know if he's in the sky. He might actually be in space right now.
Mac Daddy's the only man that has a private plane with Google Fiber installed.
Oh my god.
Think about it.
Get out of here. Fun fact, they actually installed Google Fiber in my apartment yesterday.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Do we have an observer on the bottom? Oh, okay, I was on the wrong observer. I'm like, there's a lot of action.
Shout out to Apple Juice and got to you, man.
Dude, Zugrug is straight proxying minions with a Chen all day. Look at this. Look at that. Goku says, I'm here for stacks. We're team shielding. Everybody on side of Team 12 has shields. Justin's insane.
Yeah, the Mac Daddy using the plane. And Zarya's on timeout.
I mean, look, if you're going to do that, you better go Sylvanas.
That's great. Alright, Luciano, that's a portal. Shannon wasn't buffed enough, apparently. And is that your egg? Traded, please. No, collude.
D-rated. The juke. The jive. The bubble.
Portal. Hosty.
The got him.
Almost got himself.
You know, Zarya is better than Syl. Says nobody ever. That's your quote, Justin.
Damn. That sounded like you were emotionally affected there, Jan.
I'm not gonna lie, man. New Sylv's kind of... Yeah, anyways, they ruined a good hero. Draded going in. He's stacking some slime. Everybody loves the stacks. One hero on the side of Team 12 has the rooster attachments. The other side, on the side of Team Feedem, doesn't have rooster attachments, if you know what I mean. Because one of them went stacks, the other one did not.
I do know it. It's highly inappropriate. Jhow. Goku low on health. Hosty eating Qs. Making way for the bad guy. Big Kid and the crew close out one, make that two, and then gets to sit the rest of this one out also. Draded trying to get some value. Slowing him down with the slime. Utano playing checkers, double jump, King Me, goes over there, gets that.
Like, I'm gonna need whoever is involved with HeroesHearth and manages that Twitter to hit me with how many tweets we're getting. Remember, however many tweets we get about HeroesHearth going on right now. Get the word out. Reddit, Twitter, Tinder, wherever you're at. Let everybody know that you're here watching the HeroesHearth Fight Night. And for every tweet that tags me, Halorin, and HeroesHearth, letting everybody know that you're here watching some of the best heroes you've ever seen, whether it's entertainment value or just sheer gameplay. 100 bits go in for me and Albert. Let's go. Get those tweets out. HeroesHearth, let me know. We'll get it in there. We're contributing to the bounty.
Say Tinder?
I don't know what you heard. Clearly, your mind is elsewhere.
Clearly. Guess I have some soul searching to do. I guess so does Cure on his app. We'll be able to get
Posty
back
18 of his 30 stacks, BT Dubs.
out here really behind enemy lines alone. Somehow not paying for it just yet with that mule. Trying to get value.
Is that, did they get it? Collusion late! He was a half step late, now he might pay for it. Wait, go back to Ana. Okay, you can leave Ana, she's alive. Okay, there's Ana and Abathur. They have like the same skin color. Like color scheme.
Skinergy. You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Benefit in the game. Level 10 not yet here for Team 12, so their back is kind of against the wall here. Team Feedem looking to do everything they can while they enjoy this R-key advantage. Cure, you're getting dangerously low on the copy. Just eating some of those tower shots, helping the team out. Trade it, rotates in on the flank. Justin looking to make something happen. Level 10 is now picked up. Could have a clone of our own coming out from the team in blue. Porter goes down, Pickett gets back. Utano sends Murky off.
Posty stacking, able to auto attack while he's caught in gravity well, stacking. Oh, he's done stacking. Tomster says, I'm taking some lives. He comes in on his own clone. Another, collusion trapped behind the wall. It's like Mexico on the other side of Trump's wall. National emergency. Nobody wants that in America. Oh my God. Don't mix gaming and politics, ladies and gentlemen. Abathur games with Murky. That's all that we're here to talk about.
8 takedowns to 7. All right. Those were words in sequential order. 12 to 11. Right now, we see Team 12 trying to get some kind of answer back, having lost their fort down at the bottom. Hosty steps forward. Justin, not about that life, starts to back away, but Chen looking to get involved. Kira, I'm gonna be apprised of the bird floating over his head. Might get the proverbial worm there, but Chen seen better days. Zugra comes in with the clothesline. Cure, polymorph. Well, that was fortunate.
Feels bad, man. As you want to get the snipe, you want to get the kills. Tomster not able to survive.
Full on
Abathur just trying to slap in there. That's a March of the Murlocs, BT Dubs. That does permanent damage, and this is a map that does some damage with the objective. They don't even need the objective. They're just split pushing the whole game.
We gotta hear what Team Feedem has to say about this. This game's getting crazy.
I'll tank next, don't worry.
Murky is on.
Oh, careful, Yitza!
Oh no! Kill me!
I'm eating!
Oh, I'm dying! Oh, what the hell is killing me?
Oh!
2, 1.
Oh no! That's already
I need a hat boy. I'm gonna die. There's a hatted Murky on me. There's a hat. I'm gonna die.
I'm eating!
I'm scaling!
Get fucked.
3.
Wait, I'm 1 HP out of this. I'm running.
Kill me!
Yeah,
Watch out, kill, you're getting smacked.
I'm eating!
I'm scaling!
Oh, heal him.
2.
The Murky's fogging! Kill him off!
Murky.
2.
Oh, the juke! Oh no!
3.
Get him!
I am scaling.
Assist me, team. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going in. There's a fucking Murky here. Run.
You're fine. You got this. Keep going.
Rooster!
What?
What? Hello?
What the heck?
Do we need some slaps in here?
Who is that?
Rooster, baby. Rooster.
I didn't know either. I'm scaling. Dude, they sounded immersed, man. Like they were really concerned about the progression of that team fight.
Boy, there's a lot of tweets, man. You guys overachieved. I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need to buy some more bits. I'm gonna need a lot more bits.
Josh J. Howard out here. Well,
That's okay. You agreed to go pity with me.
Pity.
I like this Tassadar build. 13 when Oracle is active. Basic ability cooldowns. Let's see what Buds can do. Lutano says, I can eat shots all day. Draded comes in more stacks. Oh, he can stack like crazy against the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like a 70s song coming out here.
Really
he actually has not got a single stack, by the way.
Illusion is going to be there to help out. Heroic ends, leaving just one thick little panda out here. There's a sleep. Draded. Actually, Goku had to get out of there to save his bacon. Sano getting a sustain from Collusion. Can he keep the teammate alive? Where's the rotation, team? Hello? Ooh. And then the Rogue Heroic. The March of the Murlocs comes in off the flank. Zerkrug said, cheers, love the Cavalry's here.
Look, I gotta know what the sound of defeat sounds like, and that's the sound of Team 12. I need to get some Team 12 comms. Look, they're
oh god.
And everything else that exists right now.
Oh my god, it's Jhow. It's him.
It's Jhow.
Oh my god. It's the real one. I'm quoting you, Drayden!
Oh, he won't see that coming.
Holy shit, he's done.
He's actually done. We got him.
Oh, he got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, he did it! Woo!
Yes!
I need a got him. I need a got him and voice bomb.
Oh no.
Oh no, we didn't get the got him. Only hand claps.
Just going for the...
Executive producer Dick Wolf. I'm so glad that they didn't say got him there. They just left you out there.
Forget you. I got my subs in chat. They're spamming got him right now. You know what that sounds like? Got him.
Crickets.
Not in chat, baby. Not in chat. They're spamming got hims in chat right now. I can't even see how many there are.
There's a number of them.
Got hims all day.
It's an objectively true statement. That's an objectively large shield there on that Murky Butchin. Really out here trying to play this game. Anna with the snipes. Oh no, we're about to get Anna to death.
That's a got him.
That's a feels badman. Goku. Is it personal?
One day he'll get cure. He's like, I couldn't get you. Oh no. Wait a minute. Somehow Murky went from 15 to 29 on these things. He actually just completed his 30.
Oh, that was fortunate.
That's pretty good. We have 26 notifications, by the way. How much did I say?
Is it 100 per notification?
Wait, can we change that, or is it written in stone?
I don't know. You don't want to make the stipulation, buddy. Sorry, it's going to sit the rest of this one out. 41 seconds. They'll be back traded. Murky, by the way, is the egg nearby, because we've seen that one get taken down. Utano jumps past. Definitely gonna tank some of these shots while the team closes these top keep out. Team Feedem looking to win the wild card.
Look, man, I want one last listen into Team Feedem. They're on their road to victory right now. They are dominating. We need Team Feedem on their victory mark.
Get him, boys!
Landing?
It's so huge.
I'm massive. Get him!
On end or not?
I mean,
Goku sleeping.
unless we have a reason not to.
Okay, next time.
Get him!
Oh, no. Almost died. Boy.
Nice,
Yeah.
GG's. Good job.
We did it.
Well. Team Feedem out here. Spam this salt. It's Cronin's fault. You know, I was just thinking it's funny that Reckless Ryan mentions that, because I was just thinking over the course of this, I was like, damn, it's definitely Cronin's fault when you think about it.
The more that I think about it, it is. It is. Like, I'm looking at the stats. Tomster, most kills, least deaths, most siege damage, most hero damage, most healing, and most experience soaked as Abathur. I'm flaming my team right now in chat. All day. PJ Salt's everywhere in chat. If I'm Thompson.
6.5 Gaming, 1,000 bits. Here's my little contribution to keep the HOTS dream alive. Hashtag save HOTS. There's no such thing as a little contribution. We all really appreciate it. These players are showing up, giving us a heck of a show to have a lot of fun over. Casting these games are a ton of fun, so yeah, nothing small about it. Another 1,000 bits for the boys and for the apple juice.
Love some apple juice. Look, man, I can't stress it enough. Supporting this whole thing that we have going on, Fight Night, man. Like, we get to hang out here. Look, I don't even care. I'm here, man. I'm having fun. I get to be with my best friend Albert Halorin. You guys know him as Halorin. I get to be here with him. I get to hang out. We get to talk about Heroes, a game that we've all loved for many years. Some of you maybe less, maybe a year or two. Some of us a little longer, but nonetheless, we are all part of the same community. HeroesHearth continuing to bring us together in every form or fashion. The fact that everything goes into the teams, continuing to keep this alive. Your support is 100% loved by us because it means that we get to continue to do something that we love. And I think that's important to note that Heroes, yeah, look, it's taken a big hit. Nobody's going to deny that. But the fact that we can continue to keep this alive in the way that we do it, look, Heroes Hearth Flames, all of you got the subs a couple weeks ago. Some of you here tonight. Some of you continue to put those bits out. Continue to live it up, man. The tweets that come out there, me and Albert, we're going to contribute our point. We're going to get the final count on that 50-50. We're going in all the tweets that came out there tagging Heroes Hearth, me, and Halorin. We're going to put the bits in because we want to continue this going. And it all starts with the community, which is what Heroes Hearth is about. You bring the community together. We make it happen. Let's go. I'm having a blast, man. If we can keep this going, I don't care how long it goes. Let's go for infinity because this is great, man. I absolutely love it.
Infinity. We also have heard from Mac Daddy. We'll be speaking with Hosty and Cure for the interview. They are now back-to-back winners of Heroes Hearth Fight Night. I'm really curious to hear if they want to just, keep the hot hand going, roll those dice again, or if they're going to be ready to, cash out.
Who can even contest them at this point?
I don't know. We're about to find out, though. I think they're both muted right now. Feels bad.
That's okay by me.
We're interviewing them.
Hosty?
You're okay with the people we're interviewing being unable to speak?
I already know what Hosty wants to say. He's like, I got to play Zul'jin. I got to stack. He ended up with like 50. Crazy.
I got to play Zul'jin.
We're here. Here we go. Hosty!
There we go. We couldn't unmute. What up, guys? How's it going?
Cure, you sound so excited, man. How excited are you right now? Wait,
I'm just excited to be talking, man.
Are we on video or just audio only?
Just audio.
Okay. Cure, listen, man. You're working on things, right? You're doing your thing. You've got your stream. You've been playing some other games. But what we've learned in the last 3 weeks between the first fight night, the Toasty and Gladman Invitational, and the second fight night is that somehow you've actually gotten better. How in the hell does this happen?
No, I think that's how we were playing in scrims before the announcement. We just didn't have an opportunity to show it. So, and our synergy's still there, thankfully. Maybe it's partially because all the boys, we've been playing other games together in our own time. So we just got that comm synergy down or something.
Mm-hmm. The rooster slapping.
Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. You already know how it is.
The rooster was out. Definitely running the hen house. But right now, boys, again, congratulations. We have the recent tally. 38,796 bits, and Jhow and I are going to be adding a bit more, and we also see Reckless Ron throwing in some on top of that. So this continues to rise. So the big question that we're all really looking forward to hearing, does Team Feedem cash out at 39,000? Or do they just keep rolling and we'll see y'all in a couple of weeks?
Another one.
So we talked about it with the boys, and the big thing for us is competition. We love competition more than anything, right? And I know where you think this is going, to a yes that we're going to compete, but it's not, because I'll tell you why. We just beat our best competition 2 times in a row. And there's no one else out there that's even close. So we're cashing out until someone else comes along and wins a bunch in a row. And then maybe we'll be back.
Wow.
There's nobody that holds a candle to you guys.
Nobody.
Woo! I mean, that first off, you're opening the door for 2 teams to come in and capture the bounty, which means that we're going to get a hell of a show. But the fact that Team Feedem comes in, you dominate essentially not just for 2 fight nights, but 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, there was some weird roster stuff, but 3 weeks in a row. You're telling me that there's nobody else that comes anywhere close to make you want to come back in 2 weeks?
Nobody.
Wow. Even if I come in with a Sylvcon.
Okay, maybe that.
Yeah, I thought so, but you know what? I understand. I understand. That's crazy, man. You guys cashing out. Cashing out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole angle that I just didn't even fathom or consider. Hosty just came in here and was like, look, the only people that could have potentially beat us, we just stomped them out flat twice. Back to back. So we're just gonna cash out, throw these deuces, and if anyone shows up that's potentially a threat, we'll just come up and take their pot too. That's
exactly.
Can you imagine though? Like, all right, who's out there? Okay, look. First off, for those that are watching, we're gonna ask Hosty and Cure this. But for those that are watching, that means we're gonna get 2 new teams in 2 weeks. 2 brand new teams that are gonna come in and fight for that bounty. Everything that you guys have been cheering for. Look, it's a new bounty and new everything. Still same excitement, but a different team. 2 different teams that are coming in. Look, we've only had 2 fight nights, which means there's a hell of a lot of players out there. Cure and Hosty. Who do you guys see out there that might be able to come in and say take over the reins from Team Feedem? Who's out there?
I'd say.
What do you think?
Well, based off beforehand, like the scrims, it felt like, I mean, Team 12 was one of them, but after these past couple weeks, I think they're probably bowing out now, right? So I'd say maybe the ex-HeroesHearth roster, if they put something back together, I could see that happening. I mean, they had some of the best success in NA, or maybe even some of the ex-Tempo Storm guys. Like Fan's been playing a lot, Leon's been playing. Maybe he'll show up again after that Murloc Geniuses in the Toasty Gladman Invitational. Maybe one of those. Maybe some combination of those guys. If they look pretty good, maybe we'll come back.
Yeah, maybe Mac Daddy will sub in and just
snap.
Give the team an edge,
He's gonna run the table from the plane, from the private booth.
Wait, Crowan's still out. Is Crowan in chat? Can Crowan respond to some of this? Is he in chat?
Well, it's his fault.
It is his fault.
I hope so.
Everybody knows that. So, Hosty and Cure, you guys are doing your thing. Hosty has become a chess master. Cure, you're doing your things. I'm curious. We heard from Hosty a couple weeks ago, but for both of you guys, Hosty first. What are you up to now? What do you want people to know about what you're doing and what you're continuing on?
Honestly, mostly I'm just dealing with my pupper. She's a handful. Besides that, though, I've been playing Dota Auto Chess and Apex with the boys. I play Apex like almost every day now with Kira, Lutano, Collusion, and we drop 20 kills a game each. We do 5k damage every game, so it's kind of crazy.
That's fair.
Dude.
That's fair.
We all have 5k kills, each of us on almost every character. It's
Hosty, what's your Twitch channel, bro, so we can see this?
Twitch.tv/Hosty.
Cure, man, what are you up to right now? Because some of us know, some of us don't know. What are you doing, and what are you trying to achieve right now, and where can we watch that?
Yeah, for sure. These days, I'm actually back in university, so I've been kind of juggling that, getting back into the quote-unquote real world, But I've still been streaming every night around 6 p.m. Pacific, doing a lot of League of Legends these days, climbing the ladder as much as I can, since that's the game I played before HOTS, so kind of returning back to that. But I've also been playing Apex with the boys, streaming it a bit as well. So yeah, I've just been playing pretty much every weeknight, streaming at twitch.tv/CureGG, aka Cure Egg. And yeah, that's basically all I've been doing these days.
Cure Egg. I like it. Well, all right, boys. Congratulations. Hopefully we do see another team rise up in the coming weeks that piques your interest enough to come in and take their lunch money too.
Mm-hmm. That's the dream.
But for now, enjoy your riches. Well earned. The community, we all thank you for the efforts that you guys have been putting in lately.
Yeah, thanks for you guys for hosting this. Really great casting. Excited to watch these VODs. And thanks everybody in the chat donating those bits. Really appreciate it. Everybody who's contributed. I see all that. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for having us.
No
Hopefully
problem.
we'll be back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I dipped out right before you could say that. Hey, I think we're actually getting, for those that are still here, because I know some people dipped out. Look, for those that dipped out, they'll be able to find it on Reddit and on Twitter and things like that. But I think that we're actually getting confirmation. We might have a leak on one of those teams.
Uh-oh.
That might be showing up in 2 weeks, Halorin. I think we're getting that.
Okay. Never played HGC match? First competitive match?
Did you see the name? Do we get to leak it right here, right now? Do we get to do it right now?
Do we?
You go for it, man. We got it. We got 2 weeks from now. We're going to see our team for the first time. Let's go.
All right, so this team, you know them. We never got to see him in HGC, but Scythe Esports will be stepping through the ropes, shaking things up here at Fight Night. They'll be here at the next episode. Maybe they'll come in here and lure back the reigning champions. We'll see.
All I know is when I watch Scythe, if you're not as familiar with them, they've run everything from Abathur Illidan comps. No doubt. That's how they qualified. They also run, and I'm not kidding you, Lucio with a reverse amp. Not sound barrier, but reverse amp.
Intentionally?
Intentionally. They actually qualified like this, right? So if you're looking for not only some HGC level play, but from guys that felt super confident, but also teams that aren't afraid to run something a little crazy to bring you that type of entertainment, it's Scythe Esports, man. They're coming here 2 weeks. We'll have to figure out who that other team is going to be. But the fact that we're getting Scythe, their first big competitive match here on the big stage here at Fight Night, man, I want to see, because I know they're willing to run anything, man. They actually don't care. They'll run whatever they think works, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's what got them to where they were, and so now we get to see how that works. I'm pretty excited about that, man.
I am too. Like I was so looking forward to seeing how they would do in HGC. They definitely earned their way there, and it's always cool to see a team kind of do that on their own terms, like being able to do things like break out the crazy. You know, not every day you see a friggin' reverse amp Lucio.
Let's go.
Coming in. That's pretty pog.
That's how they do
I'm
it.
excited to see them show up. I think they deserve to get a stage to show their stuff. And also, I think it's really cool that we're seeing this narrative develop now where, Team Feedem has kind of shown, post HGC, we're kind of running things here in North America. We won the Toasty Gladman Invitational. We come through here. We put up some solid performances in Fight Night. We're looking out on the horizon, and we don't see anyone that could challenge us. So I think it's really cool that they would decide to step away and just kind of have that tier of competition. So the next team that does rise up and they start showing themselves, maybe it is going to be Scythe Esports. Then we can have an epic showdown later on. So I don't know. There's a lot to be excited about for Fight Night.
You know what else is exciting?
What's that?
All those people that went out there during the wild card, there was 27 tweets. You tagged HeroesHearth, me, and Halorin, all on this. I'm putting up my 1,400 bits right now. 1,400 to go in. If you can cover the other 1,300, we got him. 100 bits per tweet. Let's go.
I don't even know how to do this. So I'm just gonna
got him.
Of Ohio.
Albert's like, I gotta link my Amazon account. And,
I don't know how to do this.
Look, all I know is the support and everything. I already said it once, but I'm going to say it again. The fact that everybody's out there supporting community events, that's what we need. That's how we grow this bad boy. That's how things happen, and we got it. So appreciate everybody out there continuing to get the tweets, get the social media out there. It allows us to continue to help spread the word to bring you guys this. Without you guys, there's no way we can do this. So the fact that we get to do this every 2 weeks, I know Halorin and we look forward to this. I've been looking forward to it since the day that we left, is that now we get to do it again. And we're going to continue to do it as long as HeroesHearth keeps bringing us back, which I know is already a fact. We're going to keep doing this thing. So you guys continue to support Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're at. HeroesHearth, me and Halorin will always be covering this, or as long as we can. I know Halorin is in high demand. I can tell you that much. Look at that face. He's in high demand. This guy's killing it. So we're going to be out there. We're going to be doing things. We're going to be doing our best to bring you guys as much fight night as possible. So thank you guys for your support.
Thank you very much, guys. 2 weeks, Scythe Esports taking on a mystery opponent, potentially showing their worth to Team Feedem for their return to Fight Night. A lot to look forward to, but for now, we're going to call it a night. Thank you for all your donations, all your bits, all the support. It means a lot to the teams. I shorted 100 bits. I can do math. I got another 100. And I look forward to seeing y'all in 2 weeks. I'm about to play some Apex, though, I think. So maybe I'll
get on it, buddy. Get on it. You're going to do it on stream, right?
Yeah. So
let's go.
I might go do that. I think I'm going to do that. So, yeah. Thanks to HeroesHearth for having me out here. This has been a ton of fun. As always. For now, have a good night.